Alrighty, good morning, Zelda Speedruns. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns, everybody. My name is Alf. I will be your restreamer today, and I will also be your only tracker for today. I'm doing a quad track today because I'm a brave boy. Today, for the commentary, we have Captain MD and we have Majoria. Take it away, guys.
With pleasure, Alf. Majoria, good morning to you.
Good morning.
First off, yes, our big thanks to Alf for making this work today, despite the small crew size. We're going to make it work here for you folks. That being said, we've got four wonderful runners here: Skygore, the other section, Sombre, and the Real Reliable. They have all been quite busy in this qualifier. So, Majoria, do you have any big hopes and dreams for the seed today?
Yes, my biggest hope and dreams came in that I didn't see it from I recall once during Randomizer. I want to see some beavers. I've been wanting beavers to happen.
Beavers have been conspicuously absent. I am in complete agreement with you on that. I would like to see maybe a non-Woodfall Great Fairy. Maybe a later Great Fairy requirement. That being said, the quals have been all over the place as far as how good and bad they've been. I think we need to say no more about Qual 2, but then we had a couple other quals midway through that were pretty mid by comparison.
Yeah, yesterday's quals weren't that bad either. They were pretty.
We are almost ready. We are just waiting on one runner in the race room to kick us off. So we will be getting going in just a second. Nothing major of note in South Clocktown. We had a hard piece in a chest that was too small for the straw roof to notice. So no major housekeeping matters today. I gotta tell you, I've had a blast with these Season 6 settings. I love the new hit importance, just because it puts so many additional questions into your head over how bad could the seed be, or how easy is it.
Yeah, totally understand that. I think I watched my first qualifying round yesterday, and wasn't too bad. So I'm excited to see more of the decisions that runners make for where to go after certain items. Of how soon to push north seems to be a big question.
Yeah, we've had some very interesting openers and strategies so far of this tournament. That being said, I believe our last runner has just readied up, so we are going to kick this thing off in just a moment, folks. So good luck, have fun to our runners. We have a whopping 15 runners here at this crack of dawn hour, at least here in the US East, on the US East side. For the international folks across the pond, it's probably a little more towards the midday, but regardless, it is always a good time for MMR. And with that said, let's just kick this off one. Let's kick this off one. Yeah, let's try and get those words right. Let's kick this one off. I mean, Skygore has been giggling in anticipation for this. He's so excited.
Where are we going to go first, runners?
Well, we already established not much in South Clocktown Village here. What does Cafe have? That's a Bremen mask, at the very least. Didn't see what was on the neck.
Take a look at the neck. I don't either.
Oh, I need another look at that. Oh, there is a small gilded on straw roof. How about that?
Oh, milk.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I still couldn't see what was on Cafe's neck, but that Bremen mask, we might have to keep an eye out for a ranch wath if that ends up being important.
Ooh, we got swamp toad on tree.
Ooh, good early paper.
That might have been like a vanilla necklace. Okay, I could be wrong, but could be.
Yeah, we'll have another look at that later, especially if we have a required ranch and a letter to Cafe.
Oh,
Unfortunately, Skygore was a rupee short there on the North Clocktown tree, so wasn't able to go for Tingle.
Yeah.
Talk about a divergence here. The other section's gone tonight. The Real Reliable is gone for an observatory opener.
Does it pay off? Let's see. Oh, blue rupee.
Was that more bomb chews in the shop? I think so, yeah.
Ooh, we got double defense for 40 rupees on Tingle in North Clocktown.
All right, and okay, early double defense is really good. That's just QO. That is basically just QOL.
Oh yeah, don't need to worry about picking up heart pieces along the way.
All right, so considering we've seen a few things already, this is a pretty slow start. Now, granted, we haven't gone through Tournament of Field, which probably has like 5 required items or something. Who knows?
What? What do you mean? Tournament of Field Wath? What?
Yeah, water's wet, didn't you know? I am amazed. Oh, I was gonna credit Skygore for making that jump, even though it didn't look right, but then he got baby jump. Pirate's Fortress exterior is foolish. Interesting.
What? That's a first.
Indeed. That's not often we get exterior foolish. Interior we've gone a couple times, but not interior. Stumpy does not look important today.
Let's see. What we got in? Okay, another small gilded. And a pillar check from other section. Beans!
That could be important if we can get a nice relatively early bottle. Okay. You and I are on the same wavelength. So is Skygore, since the item pickup is okay.
Oh, first big gilded. There we go. This is gonna push us somewhere. What? Probably both or north, if anything, I would assume. We got magic.
Okay, early magic is good. Early magic is very good. All right, our first hint, second hint rather, is boat archery is a not required empty bottle.
Oh. Wait, not required bottle? Does that mean our beam is useless?
Not necessarily. It just means that a bottle might show up earlier.
That's good. So we're not gonna get like bolt archery for double required letter mama, right?
Unlikely. Alright, Madame Aroma giving us money.
We're gonna get our... Sorry, go ahead.
I did note the postman had a heart piece. Alright, let's write these down. Stockpot Inn is dead. Swamp Spider House has a hook shot. Oh, that is insulting!
Oh, that's good. Well, we might need a battle for one of those spiders. No!
And Beavers is boo.
You know, at least the game isn't going to tease me with a baby beavers. They just flat out told me, no, you're wrong, no beavers today.
Yeah, at least they got that disappointment out of the way early, you know? Alright, so Swamp Spider House is required for a hook, so that must mean another bottle is going to show up before boat archery, because we need a bottle for Swamp Spider House. So for that reason, yeah, there must be another bottle before completing Woodfall Temple. Could be Bean of the Hero as well. You know, we haven't crossed that bridge yet. We know Stumpy is dead. Right now, our only major pickup is magic and the knowledge of hookshot. So, not exactly a whole lot we could do with that magic at the moment.
I could see Battle being in Road to Southern Swamp.
Also, I'm a dummy. You literally need a bottle to rescue Kome so you could do boat archery. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like we're gonna need like Zoramask or Zoramask or Beans and Deku and stuff. Like this is gonna be a little wonky. So buckle up, folks. Snowhead Great Fairy has a required captain's hat and GBT has 2 items.
Yay! Love me some GBT. So, I'm gonna guess first battle is gonna be Road to Southern Swamp. That's my guess.
Was that what it was? Road to Southern East Claw Town has 3 items. Gossip Stones conceals a required cafe's mask. Slow the hell down.
It's gonna be a lot of fun this morning.
Also, I totally just couldn't write those down fast enough. What was it? Gossips' Cafe's mask.
Yes. Let me see what you got.
Was it Road to Swamp that had 2 items?
No, it was GBT had 2 items.
GBT, thank you.
You're welcome. So,
Okay.
Which means we do definitely need that Brenna mask, which means we definitely need Keg. Depending on if Sister's Defense are...
It's Cafe's mask, not Letter to Cafe.
Yeah, I meant the Cafe's mask for probably Brenham.
Oh, yeah. If that leads to Cafe mask.
Ooh, first bow.
Okay, free bow on Dodongos. That's nice. At least the sea has given us some generosity. Real Reliable showing us it's a red rupee on the Deku Scrub. Alright, we're gonna get our ranch hints from the other section, and this seat has already proven itself to be a train wreck.
Yeah, other section is just pushing through their 3-day cycles, getting as many hints as they can.
One important item in Mountain Village, which is not the song, otherwise it would say just foolish except for the song.
Smithy, anyone?
Well, actually, if the song leads to something, then it could work.
East Clocktown has 3 important items.
And we have seen absolutely none of them.
So, that's easy. Early bow for all 3 games.
It's looking good for mini games, absolutely. Andrew and Cafe are dead. Well, that's unfortunate, given everything else we know.
Wait, they're dead? But I see Cafe right there.
Hi. Alright, so Skygoro's double checking what Cafe had on his neck. Did you by chance see it?
Well, I did not. I was looking at someone else. Let me make this full screen so I can see better. There we go.
That's alright. I mean, if we already know it's got Bremen's mask. Now Ranch hasn't been ruled out yet. There is still 1 foolish on the table, but we get an early stone mask here on the Real Reliable side in Swamp Grotto. Which, I mean, that'll do us some favors later. Ooh, 2 more hints coming up. Fisherman's Game is required gold dust!
Oh, Smithy! Oh gosh, this... I'm trying to think, what's a good push?
Okay, so that isolates the Mountain Village Wath. So that comes from the gold dust.
I'm trying to think of trying to put together what's a good place to go first, because we need gold dust. So I would say maybe try to find Bottle and go to the Southern Swamp first.
Well, the thing is, the gold dust is on the Fisherman's Game, right? So
yeah.
Well, so yeah, we need another bottle. Because the bottle's required, but I can't imagine that's because it's first logical bottle.
Yeah, otherwise, go west to Fisherman's Game, get the... Oh no, we can't do Fisherman's Game without the GBT being done, right?
We need to beat GBT, yeah. So we need ice arrows, we need Zora Mask, we need magic. Logically, we need fire arrows. We already have the bow and the magic. But we need Zora, ice, fire, new wave, and hookshot, which is in Swamp Spider House.
Yeah. So I think Swamp is the best bet after getting bow. Hope to find stuff there.
Yeah, I think the one bottle will absolutely crack this seat open. Hopefully there's just one chilling. There's probably one chilling on minigames in East Clocktown, and it's probably day 3 Honey and Darling, so you're probably not getting convenient Kome rescue today.
Here's what I'm thinking. For some reason, I'm thinking this. Go to Swamp Spider House. That's where we're gonna find Hookshot and maybe Zora. then go to west to Pirate's Fortress Interior, and that'll probably give us more that we need.
Here's hoping, but yeah, folks, buckle up. We already have 4 required priority hints. With Swamp Spider House, Snowhead Ferry, Gossip Stones, and Fisherman's Game. It is a good morning for MMR. Alright, the swordsman gave us a frog.
Ribbit.
The other section not interested in that double defense, at least not yet.
Well, it's a quick buy whenever they need it.
It'll be cheaper in, it's either Milk Road or Swamp, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh no. The other section is the only one doing bombers. Don't be major required bombers, please.
Oh no.
I've seen this so many times.
I'm just looking at the runner staring at some of these hints, and I'm just thinking, oh, buckle up, lads and ladies. You are in for a treat.
Everyone watching, Sunbrave is also Dodo. They just changed the name again for this one.
Ah. Thank you for that clarification. So now we need a transformation and a song, and a matching song for Gossips on top of that, so... And who knows what... It can't be for Midnight Meeting either, because, In is dead, so it's gotta be for Madame Aroma 2, so we need Letter to Mama.
Oh, no. So we need Letter to Mama, we need Cafe's mask. No, not, Cafe's letter. Wait, do we need Letter to Mama?
We need Letter to Mama for the Madame Aroma 2 turn-in, because that's the only other thing Cafe's mask is good for.
Oh, that's true.
And it can't be for Midnight Meeting because the inn is dead.
Oop.
And the other section is pushing mini games here. Oh, there's the Letter to Mama.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's part of the chain. Well, now hopefully Skygoro gets Gossip Stones, and everybody gets the tools for Gossip Stones before night 3.
Granny showing her love for help.
And we're gonna get our minigames reward is the Camaro mask. West Clocktown's not hinted dead. That could be important.
Oh, that could have thrown one of our Waths for East.
It could be. Boat archery. Oh, right. We already established that was dead. What was in the big bomb bag? Let me see again from Reliable's side. It is... Oh, I think it's still too early, actually. Oh, yeah, it's still... Oh, no, it was more bomb chews, actually. You think we have enough bomb chews?
Oh, like Milk Bank 1.
Milk on Bank 1? Okay.
Not
I mean, we
bottle,
don't really have a...
Though.
Too bad we don't exactly have a bottle to put that in, so we just spilt milk all over in front of the bank. That's going to be some soggy rupees. We're going to see the North Clocktown ferry turn in here.
Frog from Postman. That's
Yeah,
2 frogs.
Oh yeah, Postman and Sword School gave us frogs. How about that? The seed is trying to tell a story, and I appreciate it.
Did they keep changing plot halfway through? Sure, but I'm sure it'll be fun once we figure out the plot.
Well, the good news is we do have our proper first bottle. It is the red potion bottle on Swamp Tingles, so we need money now. Too bad Real Reliable doesn't have any of those silver rupees that have been handed out at the start. Madame Aroma had one, for example. Mask of Truth on Town Archery. This is concerning on a number of levels. Now, granted, the important items, that could honestly just be like a 1-star Mask of Truth for a bottle. That could just be an alternate bottle at this point. We know we need a bottle for Swamp Spider House, so If that's the case, then bottles are 1 star. These bottles would be 1 star in this instance. Oh, here we go. Every time Skygrower gets a heart piece, I need to break out a clothespin. I kid, of course. But yeah, no, this will be a morning of comedy.
Yeah. It's very interesting because the other section's about to have their second full recycle, while Sky, Goro, Sunbrave, and Be Reliable are still on their first cycle.
Oh, did the other section just zip through a second cycle, like, immediately?
Yes, once they got the Mask of Truth.
I see. That wasn't necessary, Grandma, but whatever. Alright, now I think the other section has inverted here, because otherwise not enough time to run this. Reliable getting a very nice silver rupee from Swamp Archery. That will be perfect for his purchases off of Tingle, because it will be double defense and the red potion bottle. You know, why not?
Yes. Blue Dog, we're all rooting for Blue Dog, because Blue Dog is the best dog, as always.
Also, shoutouts to the 69 rupees the other section had. Very nice.
Yeah.
Alright, Dodo just got the bad news about Captain's Hat.
Come on, Blue Dog. First place, Blue Dog. Yeah. Wait, no. You got this. No, what are you doing?
Now, what's really unfortunate is that the gold dust is required, which means that, unfortunately, with only one item in Mount Village, Hugo is dead. And I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Skygoro. Sorry, brothers. Skygoro is knowing Skygoro, he might actually just really Tingle. Really? So you're a mailman now, is what you're telling me. Milk Road Tingle has both letters.
What? Cafe and Mama?
Cafe and Mama, and I'm not even making that up.
Well, that's very useful, because you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Like I said, this seed is trying to tell a story. I'm gonna jump between Sombra and Dodo a lot today. Probably. That's actually a really good timing, because it's only early day 2. There is enough time to turn that in, get Bremen Mask, and then full clear Ranch day 3.
I'm also really loving the Banjo-Kazooie music on Skygaro's side.
Yeah, this is Donkey Kong 64, but it's still really good.
Oh, is it? Well,
It
sorry,
is.
Rare. I'm confusing Rare's music.
Yes, Skygore does like to run the Rareware suite. Also, what was in... I wasn't paying attention. What did Reliable just find in that gilded chest in day 2 grotto?
I don't see anything.
A purple would be okay. A Great Fairy Sword, that's right. It looked good, but I just forgot what it was. But yeah, Great Fairy Sword is fantastic. North Clock Town is dead. Okay, section.
So, Bomber's not important. Good find for doing them.
Alright, so we have all of our Way of the Heroes and Foolishes. So... Foolish Sword upgrade. Now, Skygore's not gonna say no to that anyway. Okay, so our Foolishes are Exterior, Pirates Exterior, Fortress Exterior, Stockpot Inn, and North Clock Town. North Clock Town, not super powerful at this stage. I mean, it does rule out Deku Playground and the Transformation Fairy. Stockpot Inn is pretty good, even though Andrew and Cafe was already hinted dead. Thanks, game. Stockpot Inn is a pretty good Foolish. Exterior is okay. Although we could be looking at a fairly later... Actually, no, we should be looking at a probably mid-end Zora Mask, given how much is locked behind it right now. Because we know it's currently locking Gold Dust on Fisherman's Game, for one thing.
2 items in GBT also.
And the 2 items in GBT. So yeah, Zora Mask is probably, like, mid to
Opens,
early,
yeah.
Reasonably.
Yep. And I think that was a Chateau refill on Horse Race.
It was. It's not a great spot for it, unfortunately.
It could be worse spots.
Yeah, it's still a little out of the way, considering how long it would take to get it.
True.
So yeah, the other section, again, seeing that North Clocktown is dead. So if I'm not mistaken, we're missing one always hint. Let me verify. So yeah, we have Swamp Spider House required, Boat Archery dead, Fisherman required, Gossips required, Snowhead Great Fairy required, Anjouan Cafe dead. I have Beavers dead as well. So that is 7 out of 8 priority hints. So we're just missing one, which, I mean, who knows? Maybe it could be Woodfall Fairy required. Wouldn't that be a treat?
Ugh. I'm trying to think,
yeah, no, this seed is getting pretty good. I don't think there was anything else of note yet in Swamp. I don't know what Reliable saw on Kome. Can we do anything in Deku Palace with the tools we have? Not really.
I would say push west for Grotto and see what they have.
Yeah, you could do Grotto, you could do Labfish. Coast you could definitely rule Coast in at this point. Check for the Fairy Shuffle. So yeah, these Foolishes are pretty... They're pretty good this time around. Like, mid to good.
Yeah. And I'd say even though the other section has reset a few times, I think they're in the better standing because they've already done a couple of their mini games. They've already done their ranch visits.
Now, we have not seen what the Camaro's mask has turned in yet at the time, because I think when it was picked up, it was too late. It was already day 3. And it looks like that's going to have to be the case because we don't have a way to get Honey and Darling any earlier. That is New Wave Bossa Nova on the Skull Kid, though, and given that's already given what we know is behind it, that is a very powerful song.
Stream is see the screaming, go west after hookshot.
Oh, actually, that's kind of rude because if Zora is on somewhere nice, then you could do Gossips for Cafe. But it's already, you have to wait until day 3 anyway to get New Wave Bossa Nova, so you're cycle resetting whether you like it or not.
So here's what I think. For some reason I have a feeling. I think even though it says Swamp Spider House has Hookshot, I feel like it might also have Zora, or Zora's gonna be west somewhere.
Yeah, like Zora, realistically speaking, Zora is not that far away. It's got to be somewhere close, given how much is behind it. Relax, Skygora. The seed won't be that bad once you get the masks. That, I know, it's the Gwei. Yeah, chat giving a comedy option that Captain's Hat is actually not required for a song. It's required for the item in the Oceanside Spider House. Which, I mean, there's already plenty of comedy in this seed. Who said there had to be a limit?
And Ocean Spider House is gonna be for what could make this seed awful. Let me see.
Mirror Shield?
For required keg for Goron Race.
That could happen, but it has to be our last priority hint. Because it is a priority hint, so if it has to be hinted. Which we are one hint short. We could get that hint in Swamp Spider House. If
Swamp Spider House required for keg, I would just laugh and say, I cursed the seed, sorry y'all.
Yeah, and we would like to remind the audience, this isn't even a Shan seed. This is an Alf seed.
Well, how we sit down and went through notes together and then, okay, how can we make this a fun morning?
Thank you, Alf.
Also, again, major props to Elf for quad tracking the seed. Good on them.
Yeah, and honestly, given what we now know, it's a really good thing this made air. So yeah, because of how convenient the red potion is, like, if you need money, you're gonna check Swamp Archery with the bow, so you're gonna get your silver rupee, so you can get the bottle with double defense here. So, honestly, this early game is actually not routes necessarily, but it plays very clean.
Yes.
And we are pleased to report that Pitch is joining us in the tracking booth.
Yeah, Pitch. Welcome, welcome.
Alright, I didn't even look what was on the top of the tourist center roof. And
Zora mask!
Okay, so the Camaro's mask on Honey and Darling is the 2-star item.
And there goes the scene. I'll get that hook shot and let's just figure out everything else.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
That kind of, I may curse it, but that kind of makes it a jet seed now that we have Zora, right?
Well, not necessarily. Like, this gives us Hook. We know that, well, you need to cycle reset after New Wave. That gets you, and then you gotta go to day 3 to turn in Madame Aroma 2 for the letter to Mama. Wow, this is going to be a very cycle reset heavy seed, folks. Anyway, as I mentioned, as we were trying to say earlier, so Zora gives you the retrieval item you need for figure out the words, MD. You can do it for Hook Shot in Swamp Spider House.
Yes.
So that gets us Hook. We have New Wave from the Skull Kid, so that lets us into Great Bay Temple. I don't know how much we can do without elemental arrows, though, is the only problem.
I think elemental arrows are really close by. Like,
Yeah.
like this Grotto could have like fire or ice. Ice is more
Yeah.
useful for like GBT, so probably ice.
Honestly, though, the way this is going, the important item, one of the important items could actually be the song here, if only because it may be that given how things have been going, GBT may have to be your first clearable dungeon.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Reliable seeing, oh, wait a minute, Tingle has all the important letters. And for him, it is only... It is final day, so that's toilet paper. In Reliable's case.
Okay, so we could. You have 2 items in GBT. We could have. My guess is we're probably gonna have. We could have a vanilla ice arrows because we need that still, or we could have a girlfriend mask because we need that for Snowhead.
Yes, Snowhead Great Fairy is required.
Did it say what it was for or just required? Forgot.
No, just required.
Okay.
Or no, it's for Captain's Hat.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So yeah, it's required whether you like it or not, if it's Captain's Hat. There's no way around that. And we are seeing a quick check of Clifford here from the other section. This will also give us another hint. Hopefully that'll give us our last priority.
Oh, let's look up and see.
Oh.
And it's.
I couldn't see that.
Is it Couples Mask?
Let me see again. That looked like Couples Mask, yes. And East Clocktown is Way of the Hero. Or has important items, so... It could just be for a bottle, but that's still something you don't want to ignore for too long. That being said, it's only Hook and Bean Lot, and we already know where Hook is, and it's in play.
Yeah, and that gives us, because then we have our 2 of our Watts then. Because
Yeah.
wait, was Doggy Race anything?
Doggy Race was not anything, so the Mask of Truth was not an important item.
Yes,
So we only got 1 item so far from East Clocktown, and that was Camaro leading to Zora.
And Stockpot Inn is still its own location, right?
Yes, Sockpot is dead.
So then, yeah, it's gotta be the Couples Mask then, for the last item.
Well, there's 2 missing, because we've only gotten Camaro to Zora. We don't know what the other 2 are yet.
That's true, because we have Couples Mask, we have Sound Check, and we have Aroma Turn. You're correct.
So one of the items is likely on Couples Mask turn-in, I'd be very surprised if, well, one of them could be on the milk bar purchases, but we need Romani Mask for that, if that's the case.
Oh,
The other option is sound check, if you don't want to go get fetching more stuff. We're gonna see.
Do we need Romani Mask for that?
Not for sound check, no, but we need it for the purchases, I think.
Yeah, I think for purchases we do.
We're gonna see the other section rush Pinnacle Rock here. Very interesting play.
Ooh.
Now I don't know if they checked if Fairy Egg Shuffle was enabled.
That's hard with the check-in right now.
I guess. I mean, you're here. You might as well do it.
And you get 2 chest checks also, so I can see the reason coming here.
Oh, just checking the checks and then dipping.
Left fish going on the real reliable side. A blue rupee.
So, like I said before, here's the dumb thing about this game, this match already. Your cafe mask is, for the letter to Mama turn in, is locked by Skull Kid. So that's night 3 and a 4 cycle reset. You then need to wait until night 3 to go turn in letter to Mama. So your cycle resetting twice, whether you like it or not.
The other section knew this. They were just getting ready to getting in the vibe of it already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, expect to see a lot of Song of Times here today, folks.
Yeah, because our other 3 runners are just finishing their first cycle.
Alright, that was the Gossip Stone hint, which again, we already knew about. Now... In Section's case, yeah, you've got time to kill because you gotta get... actually, Section does not have Zora yet, right? Yeah. Skygoro seeing the Snowhead Fairy hint. That looks like a vanilla heart piece on the like. So yeah, who has Zora Mask right now?
Just Section.
Just Section? Okay. Oh yeah, Section does have Zora. Yeah, Section's the only one with the tools to actually get cafes and get this train wreck of double cycle resetting started here.
Yeah. Have our other runners seen the East Clock Tower? Not Clock Tower. Yeah, East Clock Town having WAF for 3?
I believe so, because it was in one of the earlier areas.
Yeah. At this point, I would think they would all push at least a couple of the games now because they're not running out of checks, but they're getting darn close.
Alright, early Zora Hall from the other section, so yeah, other section really pushing this early West play. I mean, granted, honestly, there's really not much else we could do besides go get Hookshot.
Which makes sense, they know where Hook is.
And the other section does have the... Does the other section have the first bottle?
They do, yes.
I thought so. So, I'm very surprised that they're not pushing that yet. There's something up on that ledge that the other section has taken interest in. It is a Moon's Tier. Alright. It's a turn in. Might as well. I wonder if Skygoro actually got a full chateau there. Probably not, unfortunately. Probably is already full with a red bottle or something, or a red potion. Great Bay Temple's 2 items, we knew that already. Yeah, we're just missing one last priority hint. Okay, so now Skygoro knows about East Clocktown. So that's probably just told him to turn around and go do Honey and Darling.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what's even worse? Also, Dodo is cringe swimming. You know what's even worse? Is that in Skygoro's case, again, well, actually, no, you pretty much have to do it this way. You have to get Zora Mask Night 3, or Zora Mask in second cycle, rather, because you have to, because you can't get, you can't do Honey and Darling until day 3.
Yes.
Yeah! Unfortunately, it's too late for Skygoro to use Letter to Cafe 2, so he might also grab that. Actually, no, not even necessary for toilet paper. In his foolish, there's no point. So yeah, actually, that's pretty smart. That saves rupees.
So then I... Okay.
Ooh, this is a nice tune. It's Lumpy Pumpkin from Skyward Sword.
Ooh.
The duet version, when you're playing the duet with one of the employees with the harp, is actually pretty good too. If extremely janky, apparently.
Haven't played Skyward Sword in a while.
Well, every once in a while on ZSR, we do Skyward Sword Randomizer, so you might get your chance soon to see it.
Yay. There's some more water. My voice is still waking up.
Alright, Reliable is going to get New Wave Bossa Nova here, and then reset and get Zora next cycle.
Yeah, if they do East Lockdown.
Reliable, I think, knows about... Reliable knows about it, but I don't know if he's got Camaro's Mask in his inventory. Alright. This is GF's sword, and most likely everybody's gonna get this. I don't see people passing Day 2 Woods too aggressively. Or at least doing a pass. Yeah, everybody should have some form of combat today. And yeah, Staff Room is dead. That's Bomb Choose. We do need to keep an eye out if In has any other major items, because like I've said, I've seen Foolish Bomb Bags before.
I mean, do we know about Room Key? Room
Key is irrelevant, because that's also in Stock Pot In. So,
okay.
It would also be Foolish regardless. Oh man, I'd really like to know what this remaining priority hint is, but we're probably just gonna have to sit it out and wait until we get to Swamp Spider House, which... I mean, we could do that to kill some time while we're waiting on, Actually, yeah, how do you route this for the purposes of... Yep, Skygirl having to write down another garbage hint.
I'd say, get the bow, go to Honey and Darling, then get Zora Mask. Oh.
Alright, that's Milk. So yeah, there's nothing of consequence in, what's it called? Moon's Tear results in a red rupee. Reliable is going to get Letter to Cafe, and hopefully Letter to Mama here. I would say get Letter to Mama anyway, just in case. Well, actually, yeah, just in case Zormask shows up, because then you can begin the process, and yeah, Reliable seems to have the idea. Also, I will appreciate a required Fisherman's game. Like, I have not seen that required in like, a couple of years now, so I consider this a wish granted. So you know what? Thank you, Seedbot.
Yep. So here's my guess of where the seed is leading to. I feel like it's going to be, of course, go get Bo, the Honey and Darling, then get Zora's, and then get Hookshot. And then I think from Hookshot and Zora, I think Pirate's Fortress Interior.
Interior is not a bad idea, because yeah, you really do need Elemental Arrows before you could do too much in Great Bay Temple. And yeah, Skygirl does take the minute time to write his hints on his tracker, so that also is part of it. And we are going to see Honey and Darling here from Skygoro. So he's going to get Zora, have to cycle reset, and get New Wave cycle reset, get Zora Mask. I might need to write this down. Actually, yes, I will start writing this down. Hold on, because this is a chain. This is a chain right here.
And as everyone who's watching these qualifiers are really guessing, the big question is, where are fires? Fires seem to be the to find item this season. And we got a north push from the other section, our first north push. They're still not going for their hook shot yet.
Did section do a skip? Because, wait, how did we get over to the north?
I think the data just went up, then knocked the icicle and just went.
Oh, right, bow. Okay, so section's gonna do... Sorry, I got my locations mixed up here. Section is gonna do a snowball flip. Okay, what is the pendant item? Oh! No wonder we couldn't see the pendant item. It was a wallet. It mixed in. Okay. I'll accept a wallet.
Bank 2 and 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'm still curious as to why section isn't going for their hook shot yet.
I wonder if section wants to milk this cycle a little longer because we know progression is locked at this point behind Night 3. With Captain's Hat. We know Hugo is already not required because the gold dust is going to be the important item for Mountain Village. And it has to be 2 stars, so it's not like some ambiguous item either.
Yeah. Unless we have a way to get Smithy, we can't really do that without Gorn Mask.
Alright, Reliable has received the Bremen Mask. So, it is still early Night 3, so he does have time to do Lemons. I do believe he is inverted.
Yep, Dodo's gonna get their Zora Mask, and then they'll be on track for pushing further.
Alright, Skygo unfortunately kind of has to hold Titan for a hot minute here. Because at this point, I don't think there's much he can do. It's too late for checking Mask of Truth.
The question is, do they go, when they get their Zora Mask right now, are they gonna go and get the hook shot right away?
Yeah, that's a good question. But we are gonna see the Lens Cave play. We'll see. If section ends up getting fire arrows from this, it will make life in some places a little easier.
And Lemons, but we'll see.
I'm sorry?
Be reliable. We're gonna see Lemons.
Oh yeah, there's just enough time to do this. Oh, that's a big gilded stuck behind the rock, and we can't get that because we don't have a bomb bag. Never mind.
You were saying?
I was saying the other section's gonna go check that because now they've got a bomb bag.
Bomb bag.
If this is another bomb bag. No, it's light arrows.
Lights. Okay.
You know something? That's actually a pretty big deal, because that's unhinted. That is effectively unhinted. So, that's actually kind of a nasty casino item that section now no longer has to hunt for. That's actually a big deal.
They're making some really big plays, just chance by chance, and it's really working out for them.
This is something the other section does like to do, is kind of go off the beaten path, because it often is that something slightly off the original path does end up being something good. And, you know, case in point, look at suddenly light arrows. So now... Right this minute.
I think you've said it's either during the past race. It's either you follow what the hints are, or you go to a place unhinted with more checks, and then it lucks out for you.
Yeah, like you prioritize either density or the one-offs you don't expect others to do. And that's more so for a casino situation, but in this case, it was a pretty big jackpot for the other section. Now, granted, I don't think our other runners are going to put that off once they have north access, and assuming we're still looking for stuff, because that is a pretty dense spot. So I don't foresee light arrows being a problem for long. Oh, hello, fire arrows. Oh, required letter to cafe. Would you look at that? Both letters required.
Welp. Looks like we won't be in a Fire Arrows casino for once.
Oh, by the way, that still isn't the arrow we need to actually get Fisherman's Game for Gold Dust.
That is true.
just reminding the audience.
For a second, on Sky Girl side, I saw the Chateau Milk they're gonna sell, but I thought it was Deku Princess for a second. I thought they're gonna sell Deku Princess too.
Nah, we kind of have to beat a whole dungeon for that.
Yeah.
Did section skip day 2 Grotto? I think so. Or no, wait. No, section did day 2 to Grotto, sorry. No, they did do day 2 Grotto. I'm pretty sure, at least. Yes, Lemons had fire arrows, which was on Cafe's face. Bremen was on Cafe's face. So yeah, letter to Cafe and is required, and we know letter to Mama is required because we know Gossip Stone has a required Cafe's mask, and the only thing that could be good for with a Foolish Stockpot in is Madame Aroma 2.
Yeah. And Skyro just gave Letter to Mama to the postman, so we're gonna see what that is in a moment.
That's a heart piece. We know what that is already.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, but he can't turn in the Letter to Mom without Cafes, which he's going to get at the end of the cycle after getting Zora and New Wave. So it looks like... Excuse me, it looks like Section did not do anything related to the witches. I could be wrong, though.
Oh, no, they saved Kome.
I see Great Fairy Sword marked. Yeah, they did the witches.
And they're finally gonna go and get their hook shot. Wherever it is.
Alright, so we don't need a wallet for that. So, things we are still missing at this point. We've satisfied the East Clocktown 2-star. Minimum 2-star with Chimera's Mask to Zora. We have not satisfied the Mountain Village Wath. That is... We have the tool... We almost have the tools to get that, so... more than likely, that gold dust for the Mountain Village Wath is probably for a transformation mask, if I really had to hazard a guess. It's probably for Deku or Goron. Because you can melt the hearth with fire. So that's not a problem.
Yeah, because once we get ice, we could definitely do GBT for the gold dust.
Yeah, and
Not gold, yeah.
And actually, realistically speaking, Ice Arrows might be on Madame Aroma 2. That's actually more likely where it is. So yeah, Madame Aroma 2 is probably Ice Arrows.
More resets that me.
And you know what? Honestly, this... I'm not going to say my thoughts too loudly on this, but I'm just taking note of what we've discovered and what's left, is all. I'm going to stop there.
It's okay. If you were about saying the word we shouldn't say, I already said it. It's fine.
Even still...
I'm feeling that way. It was hard at first, but it looks like it's looking good now.
Yeah, like, the chain is there, but the items to start it are just a little out of the way here. Ooh, couldn't quite nail the bomb in time for the fourth skull hit. So yeah, I think Ice Arrows is more than likely on Madame Aroma 2.
I can see that.
Because, again, that is currently locking an important item in GBT, a 2-star item in GBT, at least one 2-star item in GBT, and the Gold Dust Fisherman's Game. So,
unless
it's locking... Go on.
Just how you finish your thought, I'm sorry.
So that's already 2 major items of the potentially 3 or 4 we've got left, because the only things we need are the 2 transformation masks, possibly Mirror Shield, and a way up to Icona.
Which could be in GBT. That does have 2 items.
It's likely. Well, um, it's more likely one or the other for Icona access. Because if both were Great Bay Temple hint again, thanks game. Because if both are in the same temple, then they should both be 1 star. So, one Icona access item will definitely be in there.
Yeah.
And if Gibdomash shows up first in GBT, and Garo is not in Icona, then or is before Icona access, then either Gibdo is the 2-star and there's another 1-star item in GBT, or Gibdo is required for the well. So we'll figure that out as we go. Unless both Garo and Gibdo are in GBT, then Gibdo has to be the 2-star. If there's nothing else, of course.
It could have a vanilla ice, can't we?
It is possible. Alright, so Sky Goro is now set on the path here. But yeah, everybody's gonna get funneled into Swamp Spider House here.
And I would say possibly go PFI. I'm still thinking PFI is a good place to go after this.
Alright, so Section has retrieved the hook shot, our first runner of the morning to do so.
Skyro gonna get their fires.
So Skygirl, I think, is looking for bugs, question mark? Or Skygirl's looking for pickups of some sort. Probably arrows. Because, yes, Skygirl's out of arrows. And is not getting any from the drops in the bushes. I don't know if these bushes can drop arrows. Oh, there you go.
Yay.
Question answered. So now the other section's gonna go get Cafe's mask. And then set up for Madame Aroma 2. Dodo has retrieved fire. Alright, Skygore was now going to go start playing for Hookshot.
Well, other section is now doing their Gossip Stones.
I appreciate not seeing a Termina Field having important items hint. So far, the only thing of note we found in Termina Field, believe it or not, is magic. I think. Yeah, magic.
Yeah, I believe you're correct.
Oh, this spider house is going to be interesting. But yeah, we're still missing that last priority hint. This is going to be fun. I think the other section's actually catching up on hints that they may have missed, too. Oh, wait, no. This is more gossips. Never mind.
Oh, stage lights.
Does, Letter to Cafe resulted in Bremen Mask. Tingle had that in Milk Road Tingle.
Just more milk. Lawler Match must be doing very well this seed because like they're selling so much milk that everyone just keeps giving it away.
I know, right? And we keep spilling it on the floor because we need our bottles full of bugs at the moment.
Yeah, there's like here, it's like throw a handful of milk at you.
Alright, and it looks like Section is zipping straight to Night 3 so that the nanosecond they get Cafe's Mask here, they can immediately rush back to ECT and turn that in. Oh wait, that's gotta be another one of the ECT important items. It just clicked, because the milk bar is part of East Clocktown. So there's actually two 2-star items in East Clocktown.
So for East Clocktown, we've gotten our Zora and what else? That was important.
We haven't. Nothing else. So I
It's
don't
over
think
to
we've turned. Yeah, we're missing 2. We're about to get one off Manamaroma 2, which, realistically speaking, is probably... It's either a Transformation Mask or Ice Arrows.
If it's ice, jump GBT immediately.
Yes, if it is Ice, you dive GBT. Section doesn't have Fire, but that's not a problem. Fire's not required for a full clear. It is required logically, but we know where they are anyway, so it's not really that much of a brain teaser. It is Camaro for Zora for one item, to clarify with chat. The other 2 we don't know about, but one of them we're about to get with Mamaroma 2. Because Camaro was on Honey and Darling. Day 3. Alright, moment of truth here. What is the prize for the required Gossip's Cafe Mask?
There's your ice arrows.
Alright, well, you dive GBT. I think you're on the right track here, yeah. I think you chase your wafts.
Oh, they're gonna go check the
Alright.
bomb wall.
Oh yes, an observatory. Alright, get ready folks, this room is about to get really entertaining.
It's a big chest. Now, would this count as our eastward path also?
It would.
Okay.
I love that room when fart reverb is the pickup sound. So yeah, if this could be just a 1-star bottle, to be fair, and it is. Alright, that is our 3 important items. We get a great fairy mask in the cave chests, which we probably need that, actually.
There we go.
Yeah, and fire gives us logical bombs too, because that lets us go north. So that's where our bomb logic is. So yeah, so hookshot is required for GF. Hold on, that adds to the chain. I need to point that out.
Yeah, so just get... Technically, we don't even have to do much of a reset. We go outside, get our bow. Wait, where was first bow? It was... No, where was first bow?
First bow was someplace really, really nice. It was on Dodongo's, I think.
Yeah, so let's get bow. And then, that's right, no, we have to go to the day 3 for Honey and Darling. Then reset to get Zora Mask. To get Hookshot. To get Letter to Cafe, to get Ice.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Zora. So Hook and Ice are in the same sphere here. Oh, Great Bay Coast also had bombs? Okay. Where were they? On Labfish? Sunken Chest? Oh, well, there's another bomb bag on Cape. So, plenty of... What's the matter?
We're good, we're good. I thought other section was gonna skip the girlfriend mask.
Okay. Yeah, definitely don't want to leave that behind given the circumstances. Another fun room.
Our bottom two runners have the adults wallet, where our top two runners do not yet. So they haven't done their turn-ins for the cafe.
Yeah, and that's also stopping them from fire too, so because we know that is important. Okay, so yeah, it looks like the Cape upper chest had the bomb bag. So yeah, the bomb bags I think are 1 star in this case. Not that it matters since we already have all of our ICs.
Yeah, so then Hook basically opens the entire sea because then we don't need to backflip to get into North. We just get Hook shot, then it gets us bombs.
Right, and alternatively you could use fire.
That is true, yes.
So yeah, there's plenty of ways to North right now. That being said, as we say happy 1 hour to you folks, we are kind of stuck in a railroad at the moment. Because, yeah, right now, after everything, we get Hookshot and Ice. Hook leads to Great Fairy's Mask, which will eventually lead to Captain's Hat, but we still need to get Lullaby and Goron Mask before we can even cross that bridge. We would again like to thank our trackers today, Alf and Pitch for their help, and Alf has also been double tasked with restreaming and actually kind of took the extraordinary role of quad tracker early on. So again, we thank you for that, and we're very glad the scene made it air today. See, I don't know what to tell you, Majoria, but
I don't think of what our items are gonna be in GPT now, because like, it's how they're gonna be a transformation mask, like you said.
Yeah, I would wager, if I had to hazard a guess, reasonably speaking, it's probably a transformation mask and probably another bottle. We need bottles for we need bottle for probably eggs.
Yeah, eggs are eggs, right?
I'm sorry?
So wait, are fairy eggs? Because I see that the section has an egg, and I didn't see him check.
Oh, maybe not. Well, it's the bottle's still required, but I think it might be Fairy Shuffle.
Yeah.
Because I don't recall seeing section go pick up an egg in PR or go to Pirate's Fortress, obviously. So yeah, maybe at least it's Fairy Shuffle.
Okay.
A rare grace for this seed.
Yeah. So here's my guess. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a whatchamacallit. I feel like we're gonna get a transformation mask and our east access here.
Panic.
Oh no! Oh.
That was a Don Garo mask.
And we already have 2 easy frogs. So, do our frogs reset, or do we keep frogs and recycle?
The frogs themselves are not required because Frog Choir is dead. The only things that the Don Garo is only going to give you the checks from the frogs, which those are one-time pickups, unless they have something like a title deed, obviously.
Okay.
Ribbit! All
So
right.
might need to check that.
Yeah, because that
frog.
could be a 2-star. That could be a 2-star frog. Now we have to actually go check Vanilla Ice Arrows now. Not Vanilla Ice Arrows.
vanilla, where the boss key usually is, instead of
The boss key,
skipping
yeah. We have to, yeah, we might actually have to fight GBT Gecko here.
Which I've been watching these seeds for almost like a couple years now. I've never seen anyone have to fight in a while. The GBT Gecko.
Yeah, no, because it's very rare, because normally you just skip the fight and get the boss key. But now that we've got the frog checks actually turned on, and occasionally required, you know.
Oh no. Yeah.
And again, we'll remind the audience, because of how the hint importance works, when a location is hinted important and has more than one item, at least one of those items have to be 2 stars, which means it is hard required. There's no way around it.
Wow. This section just a Dalwad wart.
Yeah, not too bad of a ward fight, but it's also not our second important item.
So let's go back to Gecko.
Yep, Skygore, in the meantime, is on the path to fire. And most likely is going to... Because, yeah, most likely is also going to do Gossips, get Letter to Mama. But first things first, a quick detour through Cape. As we go into day 2 here. Ooh, couldn't quite beat the day transition.
So close. Oh no, they're gonna reset and go back. Probably.
Not quite.
Okay.
Alright, Reliable also getting his letter to Mama to be put on the path to Ice.
Good bomb jump from other section.
Yeah, other section not having too tough of a Great Bay Temple so far. I would say right now, despite not having fires, the other section is in a pretty good spot. Just being able to get onto this Great Bay Temple path early is going to have to make that detour for fire eventually, but also is on the wrong time to turn in Letter to Cafe.
A bunch of our runners are really converging now, because like now that we all have the same items, they're all just catching up to all the same checks.
Pretty much.
Oh, we could have an item on just Skyward too.
On the boss, yes. It's possible the song could be Woth. And if that's the case, then it has to lock something else important, but also... No. That only applies to Foolish Accept the Song, never mind.
This could be our one item.
This could be
One of
our
our
other
items.
item, yeah. This is Gibdo. Now that's alarming.
Oh no.
Because if we see Garo before Icona, unfortunately that doesn't make Don Garo nearly as threatening as it potentially could have been before. That sucks. If Garo shows up before Icona, then Gibdo is required for the WoW. If Garo does not show up before Icona, then Gibdo is required for Icona access. Most likely.
Yeah. Yes, business. I think section could get gold dust and they could turn it into cycle because they're only on day 1. So they definitely have enough time to beat tempo, do Fisherman's Game, and then do a turn in. If they have fires.
Yes, you do need fire, which Skygoro did set it up. And it's going to be tight, too, because you have to get it on night 2. Because of how Letter to Cafe is set up. Wow, this seed is not good for Song of Time routing, let me tell you something. Like, you gotta either be tight, like if this were a spoiler race, you would have to be super tight. How do you melt the ice? With fire. So you have to get fire on night 2 from Cafe. Wait, no. No, you can't. Because Bremen's comes from day 3. From the mask reward. So no, you have to cycle reset again. Whether you like it or not.
That is true. Gosh darn it.
So yeah,
Wait.
you have to cycle reset twice to get ice. And then along the lines, because you can't get Bremen's until day 3, from the letter to Cafe, you could have done that. You could do that on your first cycle. You could get Bremen's on first cycle for fire. You could do that.
Section just got Couple's Mask. So if that was Couple's Mask, what is on Ledge then?
Probably a heart piece or something. Or milk.
Probably milk. That makes sense.
Okay. So that's another potentially ambiguous item. Nice bomb chew. Although that looks like something important too, so... Although Section is going for it. It's just assuming that... oh, that's a small gilded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a small gilded. So yeah, Section is assuming that other item is not important. Bold guess.
Yeah, they're not getting Gecko either, so I think they're gonna hope that the Couple's Mask or this item off of Guywork is gonna be the next item.
Well, keep in mind also that... Actually, no, wait. Is Gibdo fire locked in this case? Because it was in the water wheel chest? My fire arrow logic for GBT is off. It is not, okay. Yeah, okay, then there is technically a way around fire with the wallet from Cafe's first reward. But you would have to get a potion for the well. That's still very dumb from a logical standpoint, but could do it. If the logic says it's possible and it can be done, it can be done.
Oh shoot. There we go. Phew.
The only thing fire locked is fish. Okay. Good to know. You know what I'm bummed we don't get to see here? Big man. We didn't get our big man before remains like we usually do. I am disappointed.
Aw. That is true. Where is Big Man?
So, I think we can rule Gibdo as one of the required items regardless. The question is whether that it is the 2-star. Well, granted, Gibdo and something else can be, and Don Garo could be 2-star, or Couples could be 2-star, and Don Garo could just be useless. Skygoro without ice has to bust out here, but we'll be able to come back for finishing the dungeon later. Now, remind me again, what's the timetable for Fisherman game?
I think 4 to 7. I think close to 4 to 7.
4 to 7 p.m., you mean?
I think so, yeah.
So what you're telling me, it's highly unlikely that Skygore would be able to get ice arrows, finish GBT in one in-game hour, and then go back for Fisherman's game before having to cycle reset again. Oh, Fisherman's closed 4 to 7, okay. Oh, well, yeah, Fisherman's game works. Fisherman's game does work at night. Okay.
Thanks,
so,
Elf.
yeah, you have to go get ice arrows and then do night 3 Fisherman's game. Have fun with that. This time of day stuff is garbage.
Ugh.
This is so good.
We need fires to light the torch. That is right.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We can't open the door without fire.
Oh, shit.
Reliable can, though.
So let's see. That's my section skip Gecko. I forgot about that. Right Reliable's gonna be like, let me just get this gecko real fast. They're gonna go in the water, see the frog mask, and then just sadly just have to go up and face gecko.
And be like, all right, fine, I'll go deal with this. But yeah, I'm sure Skygore's happy to see those bombs.
Oh. Time to go fight Gecko. Reliable. You want to see at least GPT.
I'm also getting a quick look at what Couple's Mask turned into, and it was a silver. So Couple's Mask is not an important item. So Couple's Mask is out.
So it
that
is
leaves...
Gecko.
Okay, and it looks like Goron Lullaby was the song. I don't think that's a Woth song. Because Goron Lullaby gets us into the dungeon. Well, actually, no. No, that could be a Woth song. Because we need to get into into Snowhead Temple for the fairy reward.
Oh, we don't need fires to get the Gecko.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, then think about that. You just enter through the boss room chest.
I need to think this through. I need to think if the game is considering Lullaby an important song. Like, not just for... Like, if it's... Because I'm trying to think. You have to get Goron Mask before going into Snowhead Temple, right? Yeah, I don't...
Yeah.
If Mountain Village Woth is Deku... It's not serious business, because we already know Gold Dust is required. So... The Mountain Village Woth has to be for Smithy 2. And Mountain Village only has one item. So it's not for springtime. It wasn't Couples, as we established earlier. So yeah, I'm trying to think whether it's... I'm trying to really think... What was on the frog, by the way? I wasn't paying attention.
It was Postman's Mask.
Ambiguous. Oh, wait. Oh, that chain's dead. Never mind.
So what's the last spot?
Well, it could be Don Garo leads to a 1-star bottle in Woodfall Temple, or there could be just a 1-star bottle somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that's probably that would make Don Garo 1-star. So it's definitely Gibdo plus Don Garo's, I think.
Yeah, it's like Don Garo's.
I don't think the song can be 2-star here, because if it was, it would have to lock both the other transformation. It would have to lock all 3 of the other dungeons.
That's true. The small gilded could have been like a deed, or it could have been something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, it could have been Mountain Title Deed, for example. We've only seen Swamp. We haven't seen Land or Ocean either. So yeah, it could be also that Don Garo's is bait, and the small chest was something. But again,
which isn't good.
Yes. No, it's not good. If whatever the other item is in Great Bay Temple leads to Garo, then Gibdo is 2-star for the well. Ooh, Keaton Mask in Icona Canyon Grotto. That fairy in Seesaw Room isn't randoed. Which... So yeah, the 2 ICs are... Oh, either can be 1-star. Okay. And the frog is dead. So if the song can be 1-star, then yeah. And the song, it looks like the song is 1-star, because Lullaby doesn't lock Goron and Deku, because we need Goron to get the Mountain Village Woth. So...
Ooh,
or no, not Mountain Village. Sorry, the Snowhead Stray Fairy, Captain's Hat. So, yeah, thank you, KT Bean, for the enlightenment on that one. Yeah, this seed has been kind of a train wreck. We have 4 required priority hints. which we've satisfied 3 of them. Well, 2 of them. 1 is on its way. We had Swamp Spider House required for Hookshot, and we had Gossip Stones required for Cafe's Mask, with Letter to Mama giving ice. We still have to satisfy Fisherman's Game for a required gold dust into the Mountain Village Wath, and Snowhead Stray Fairy for Captain's Hat required.
Besides that, then the seed should be pretty much done. Besides getting our songs. Seeing if we need eggs or not.
So Skygoro is going to go ahead and get Cafes here. This will set him on the path to ice. So yeah, unfortunately, despite our alarm bells earlier, it seems that based on what our logic experts are telling us, Don Garros is dead. And the deed probably isn't important either. Or whatever was in the small guild, it's not important either. It could just be pendant too, for all we know.
Yeah. So surprised none of our runners have gotten the double defense. I mean, I know they can get it any time, and they'll have be very comfortable without it.
The only one who has gotten double defense is the real reliable.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, very interesting that during the pass in Swamp, no other runners have gotten double defense. We're gonna get the Graveyard Grotto here, and this gives us another bow. That is bow locked? Question mark? Yeah, bombs were bow locked. All right, 1 frog just gave us a blue rupee, but again, I think we established frogs are not the answer.
Nothing in Shrine yet.
That wallet is tiny. No wonder we missed it first pass.
Cafe has some good gems going on in his house.
No kidding. Alright, so yeah, there's the couple's mask, but we already established that's junk.
And Shrine is totally dead.
Wow. Shrine being a bust, I'm not surprised at. Light arrows are a little later in the logic chain this time. If light arrows were a little earlier, I would have been a little more sus of Shrine. Yeah, I'm actually trying to think. What have we got left here?
Oh, just Goron and Deku.
Yeah, Goron, Deku, and maybe Mirror Shield. Although...
Maybe Keg?
Nah, Keg seems very unlikely here. Actually, no, wait. Hold on. Mountain Village is Wath for the, is only Wath for the item in the smithy, so it can't be for the song. So the song is probably not required. So we might actually be looking for Mirror Shield here. I think we do have to... I think it's very likely... We might actually have to go hunting for Mirror Shield here.
Oh,
yeah, the song is dead. Yeah, that confirms it. What other song... Because, yeah, what songs do we have left? We have Kita, which... Okay. I think we need to find out what the story is with Captain's Hat. Because if Captain's Hat leads to storms... then Captain's Hat is required for the chest in Great Bay not Great Bay Coast, Coast Swamp Spider. Let me start over. If Captain's Hat leads to storms in Graveyard, then the requirement for Captain's Hat is for Oceanside Spider House chest. Which means, also, if we can already rule out Goron Elder, that Mirror Shield is also required for Egos. Y'all with me so far?
Yeah. And the Zora eggs being very swapped, that's going to be a lot easier to get those eggs in. Yep.
I'm not going to recite it now, but this menu music, there's a meme version of it, in the style of something related to an Ace Combat game, which I know sounds weird because they're two totally different genres, but if you know, you know. I won't recite it here, but it is funny.
So other sections is going to get their possible fires soon, so then they'll be able to do their Fisherman's game, or they'll have to recycle, beat Guy Work, and then Fisherman's game.
So Skygore is going to get Bremen's Mask and have just barely enough time to go grab fire arrows. And also grab ice at the same time. So yeah, fire and ice you can get in the same cycle. And then do GBT, and then punch it over to Fisherman's game.
See, we're going to have to fight Guy Work twice.
Yeah,
because at the other section gets fire arrows, they're going to have to... Unless they're able to do it at night 3.
I think you could do it at night 3. I think you just got to get there before 4 a.m.? Question mark? Whoever said it in chat, say it again, please, because I'm totally blanking. I'm sorry. We haven't had a fisherman required in so long that I totally have no idea what the time requirements are. Anytime that isn't 4 to 7, okay. So yeah, it is entirely possible to get fire and ice, which Skygore is going to get... Well, Skygore has ice. So could finish GBT, and then rush to Fisherman's game like the other section's doing right now, so... Alright, so yeah, the other section is going to do the cheese strat for this. So when you swing your sword, you do not fall off ledges. And as you're swinging your sword, you are exiting and entering the ledge repeatedly. What is this RNG, by the way? It's now been 20 seconds and section hasn't gotten a point. But yeah, you're technically stepping off and onto the ledge every time you swing your sword in this manner. And as you see, section just got 9 points just like that. But for some reason, this RNG is absolutely garbage, and it's going to take section about 40 seconds here to get 20 points. And that is for the bottle of gold dust, which... I'm an idiot. You have to cycle reset anyway, because gold dust doesn't do anything for you on night 3. You can't turn that in time. So... You might as well get the fire arrows and then cycle reset.
And then beat Guy again for gold dust again.
Section's on day 2, so section's fine. Everybody else... Yeah, section's on day 2 already. Reliable is also on night 1, so he checks out too. So yeah, everybody I think is either cycle reset or done everything ahead of time and has kept day 2 gold dust in play, or in mind.
Yeah, Reliable is in a good position because they're still night 1.
Yeah, because if you get fire on night 3 with Bremen's like you're doing now, you can't, logically speaking, and ice for that matter, because that's also night 3, you cannot, the gold dust is still too late. So even if you had fire arrows to melt the ice or hot spring water from the well, which you could get, with ice and Icona access through GBT. Either way, you have to cycle reset because day 3, the gold dust is useless. And we are going to see the other section go straight for the chest. This is really smart. Because you can bomb jump your way to the graveyard for the song, but if this is like the one-off thing that Captain's Hat's actually required for, then, what?
Okay.
Uh-oh. No.
Well, out of arrows. Take 2. There we go.
Yay.
All right, reliable. Also taking a full minute to get the Fisherman's Game RNG.
So this captain's required for song, possibly.
Does section need to go to the well for Smithy 2 this cycle? Yes. Because they do not have fire. Okay. So now we just wait and see what the Mountain Village Wath is. Which Reliable is going to be the first to be able to check that.
It's gotta be a transformation mask, like Goron.
I think it has to be Goron Mask. And Great Fairy requirement is probably Deku. Also, I wasn't paying attention. What was behind the door in Ocean Spider House? It was nothing, right?
Yeah, it was just brown.
Okay, so it is required. So it is required for the song.
Yeah, you're right. 'Cause like if Smithy is Goron and then Deku's behind the Great Fairy Mask, that just finishes the seed. Then we're just running to finish.
Yeah, if and only if Mirror Shield is not required. If eggs are well, actually, hold on. What's the bottle required for? Because the bottles seem to be behaving like 1-star items right now. So it can't be for Deku Palace access. We have ways around that.
We did get a bean. I don't know if that bean's gonna be required for anything though.
Oh, for Hookshot and the song. So yeah. Probably for Hookshot. Yeah, there is a world where we don't need Mirror Shield here, but I think it's actually a good idea to rush your songs. Once you I think you rush this path, you complete this path, you get the song, you get your songs. You get your 2 items on Snowhead Fairy and Day 2 Smithy. Then you figure out what the heck you want to do with the rest of your seed. We're gonna see Post Sisters from the other section here.
Okay.
And Sky Goro is gonna reset. And yeah, this is smart, because in his case, he's already too far into the cycle, so has to reset for Day 2 Gold Dust. Yeah, it depends on what song is on Cap. Well, Captain's Hat is required, so it has to be for something. Now, granted, if it's Captain's Hat to healing, that at least isolates Mirror Shield to a really nice spot. So, well, actually, not necessarily, because if it's Darmani, then we need a lens, which it can't be because Mountain Village only has 1 item. So it can't be Darmani, which is nice.
Thankfully, because I don't want to deal with the healing song right now.
That's fair. Skygoro needs a minute to think this through, apparently. Yeah, it's okay, brother. I understand. This seed is absolute garbage. Like, it's the problem is it's not even that the chain is. It's not even that it's a casino. It's that it's just super duper linear right now. Like, it's get the stuff you need for Great Bay Temple, and then Unga Bunga, as Video would say. The rest of the seed spells itself out. Wait, yep, Skygore's thinking a bit to check ahead, check if the fairies are shuffled, and they are. Yeah, that confirms it. So yeah, eggs are free today. Which, because they're free, we can do that later.
And because they're free, there's going to be something useless like Sauna Storms.
Well, if that's the case, then we need Mirror Shield.
Oh, yeah.
And at this point, if we need Mirror Shield, it's going to be a full clear casino, depending on what song is missing. If it's Oath, oh boy, good luck. Oh wait, we saw it already? Oh, never mind. Dodo checked it. It's Elegy. How long ago did Dodo check that? Good grief. I think we've been too busy just watching this Great Bay and trying to figure out what the story is with the gold dust that we totally just missed it. Our bad. Oh, wait. Yeah, Somber checked it. I'm having a bad day.
Oh, you're good. My mind's like jumping everywhere too. Here's our hot water for section. And we're gonna see what's on the smithy, so it's definitely gonna possibly a transformation mask, more than likely Goron.
I would be very, very surprised if this was Deku. Like, I don't even think you check. Like, I don't think you peek it. You just immediately zip to day 3 and grab it.
Watch it be Mirror Shield.
Well, that could do stuff for us. If that is the case. You know, we could do Egos. We have Icona Access and Fire.
No,
we
think
can't.
if it's
Well, yeah.
if it's Mirror Shield. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, if it's Mirror Shield, you have to go do it. Pretty much, because that's really all you can do at this point.
Yes, but if it is Mirror Shield, does that mean our Goron and Deku are both unhinted? Okay.
Well, we don't have to worry about figuring that out anyway, thankfully. All right, now you go do the Stray Fairy. The Great Fairy, rather.
Yeah,
and
that should give us Deku.
That most likely will give us Deku. So yeah, as Video would say, again, Unga Bunga.
Oh. Usombra is getting their hook shot. Looks like finally. Didn't realize it didn't have it yet. Ugh.
So I've actually kind of got 2 separate chains written down here for how stupidly linear this seed is at the moment. So the first chain I have here is for Captain's Hat, which you need, starts with Bow, you get Camaro's Mask with Honey and Darling, and that leads to Zora. You use Zora to get Hookshot, and Ice Arrows, because you need to get New Wave Night 3 to get Cafe Mask from Gossips. That gives you Ice Arrows. Hookshot also lets you get Great Fairy's Mask in Cake Grotto, which we know is going to give you Captain's Hat off of Snowhead Fairy. Now, the chain for Goron Mask is that Bo gives you Letter to Cafe on Tingle, for Bremen's Mask, for Fire Arrows, so that you logically can finish up GBT to do Fisherman's Game to get Gold Dust. Just make sure you do it before day 3. And that gives you Goron Mask.
Wait. What? Didn't this section already get go around?
No, Reliable did.
Oh, okay.
Reliable turned in Gold Dust first.
I don't know why my mind was just like, hey, I thought it was the videos were switched for a second.
Alright, let's see what is even on this frog. Oh, right, we already established this is junk. Never mind. We did establish that. Alright, we're going to see Zoe Grotto for the first time ever. This was put in play with Hookshot, but it's nothing. So either Snowhead Great Fairy has Deku and the seed and Mirror Shield is not required and the seed is over. And we're done here. We're kind of done here, but alternatively, this is Mirror Shield and we're going on an unhinted Deku Mask Casino.
Oh, that'll be awful.
Yeah, and we're going on an unhinted... What was that? A frog on the Mountain Scrub. I almost couldn't read what that said.
Pink frog. We got a high five in Goron Village.
Alright. So yeah, we're gonna talk to... Section should not be doing this. Because this is dead.
At least they realized it.
So now what section's gonna do is do eggs and get Elegy here.
That's a red rupee on the ledge. It looks like the Reliable is going to be the first one to Snowhead. Section might be checking out either sewers or PFI just to be sure there isn't anything in there. It's not hinted, but it could be something. Like the Mirror Shield that we might possibly need. Well, Elf, like it's insane because Elf did make a few checks out of sequence. I don't know, that's not the right thing to say, but they went to North Backflip, got their lights early, so they have made some really good plays.
That is true.
Because go ahead, sorry.
That is true. You make a great point. Our runners do have to detour for Fire Arrows, Time Lost Book, and Snowhead Temple. They do have to detour for Light Arrows. Fire Arrows, to answer your question, chat, are on Lemons, which requires Cafe Mask, Cafe Letter, which is on Tingle. So it's in a pretty decent spot. So yeah, Reliable gonna have to bust open this crate with a bomb here. Or just pound it with Goron, that works too. Not how I envisioned it, but it'll do.
And we're gonna check because there's a couple more. There's a couple more chests to check in here before just going to sewers. You know, this song on Sky Girl's side does kind of work with this tempo. Elf pounded.
Oh, Deku Mask is in Snowhead Temple.
Nice. Oh.
Which means the fairy is Mirror Shield. Unga bunga.
And that's it. That's our whole seed.
Yeah, that's the seed. Just make sure you actually clear stuff when you're doing Snowhead Temple. Unga bunga.
Good find, Be Reliable. Like, I would not be able to find that by myself without the Mask of Truth.
Reliable is now just needs to cycle reset, beat Gyorg again, and for the gold dust, and then he is in a position to take this race.
100%.
Well, Mirror's gonna be needed because something is required on the Snowhead, or the Snowhead Great Fairy is a required captain's hat, so it's got to be for a song. Oh, wait a minute. I'm a dummy. Yeah, hold on. Yeah,
Wait,
I'm a dummy. Hold on. Mirror could still be required, but, what are the remaining two songs here? Yeah, we don't know what,
we need Elegy, and we need...
Egos,
Sonata of Awakening.
Egos, Graveyard, and Sonata, that's right. Egos, Graveyard, and Monkey. Why does Real Reliable need Gold Dust? Because that locks the, oh wait, no, Gold Dust lock Goron Mask. I got my things mixed up. Hold on, I'm fixing this. Yeah, okay. Never mind, we're good. Captain's has to be it could be for Day 2 Graver Bats. It could be.
The seed is very linear, but like I said, the seed is very linear. So with eggs having Elegy, Captain's Hat has got to have our Sonata.
You think Cap's Hat's got to have Sonata? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're looking for Oath, which we would get after beating the other temples. They'll just tell us what Oath is.
It'll tell you where the Mirror Shield would be if we're looking for it. If Oath is just chilling on Egos. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, I've been getting my items all mixed up. It's because we're not used to seeing 4 required priority hints on a qualifier. Ooh, nice recovery, Sombre. Oh, unfortunate. That was almost a really good recovery, though.
The runners are catching up to each other, but unfortunately, the opposite section going to PF has thrown them very far behind. Not too far behind Reliable, but...
Yeah, right now, everybody else, Sombra is also on a good time of day as well, so Skygoro is going to get Gold Dust, get Goron Mask, which has you basically skipping to day 3 again anyway. Have fun with that.
Picto Box? Okay.
That was on Bank 2. That's probably not required.
I don't think so. That would be insane. But, like, we pretty much have our seats set.
Yeah, it's looking very... Well, yeah, because at this point, even if the required item is Mirror Shield, Deku locks a lot. Or if Captain's Hat leads to Mirror Shield and not Deku Mask, Deku locks a lot. So there's not a whole lot of places it can wind up. But it's more likely Captain's Hat. It's more likely Captain's Hat leads to Deku Mask.
If we need Mirror Shield, we still don't have our third item for East, right?
We do, because there was a bottle in the. There was a bottle in the what's it's called?
Oh,
right, Deku was in Snowhead Temple. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. But yes, a bottle was in the observatory, so that's a 1-star bottle. The other 2-star items were Ice Arrows and Chimera Mask to Zora.
Okay. And because that was our first battle, that was our first wild item. Okay.
Thank you, Pitch, for keeping me back in check. But yeah, I forgot we had Deku. Okay.
Ah, fish out of water. This guy got real missing his arrow shots here and there. There we go. Bremen is locked behind Letter to Cafe, which was on Milk Road Tingle, as well as... Oh my god, my mind is flaring right now.
Tingle had the Letter to Cafe, which led to Bremen's.
Yes. I don't know why I was thinking there was more to that, but that was just it. And then, yeah. Bremen left to fire arrows.
Other section does have Bremen's in inventory. I see it marked on the tracker. And Reliable's going to take down the goat.
Oh, are we going reverse? We're going reverse well. Other section.
That is a gutsy play from... Well, granted, the other section's looking for fire, but... yeah, that is a ballsy play there.
Yeah, they might have gotten their lights early by that nice check, but they skipped getting their fires. Now everyone else is going to get their lights because it's along their linear checks, and section's going to have to go back for that.
Well, actually, not necessarily. With Lullaby being Boss Blue Warp and Goron only on the Smithy, you actually don't have compulsion to go to Goron Village right away. And with the song being dead. Like, it's actually more likely you'll get light arrows if you goldfish memory and accidentally talk to the baby Goron to get the song.
That is true.
But yes, to clarify with chat, yes, other section has Bremen Mask, but has not used it yet. Alright, Skygore is now going to... Excuse me, let me get that out of the way first. Skygore is going to go get Gold Dust for Goron.
Like, everyone's doing this last strat today.
Now let's see if Skygore has slightly better RNG.
Okay, a little bit.
Off. Yeah, not much better, but it'll do. Actually, it's solid, I would say. Alright, Reliable has gotten Captain's Hat off of the Snowhead Great Fairy, and is going to immediately go turn that in and check for, I assume, check for the song. No, is going to Swamp. Probably to check the monkey. Or not. Maybe just a misclick? Yeah, it was a misclick. This should be a Sword or Icona.
Yes, we gotta be quiet. Fisherman's game finally.
Oh, Virgil, this seed was a train wreck. A linear train wreck, I might add.
Like 3 or 4 resets to just start the linear progression, but
Oh yeah, that's not even the half of it. The excessive amount of resets.
It's like the eighth of it or something like that. I'm good to
If
see you
you-
with sauce and eggs. Oh no, elegy. Elegy is on eggs. Elegy
Yes.
is on eggs.
But luckily, it was Fairy Shuffle, Fairy Egg Shuffle, so there has been some grace given to us there. But yeah, Virgil, if you want a real picture of the seed, fire up the Always command.
Yeah, so we had to get Bo, and then we had to go to Honey and Darling for day 3 to get Kamaro's mask, and then recycle for Zora's mask, and then to get our hook shot. That's just one of the first progressions.
And then with Zora in tow, and New Wave on Skull Kid, you had to get Letter to Mama off Tingle so that you can go get Madame Roma 2 for Ice Arrows, so that you could cycle reset again to go to Great Bay Temple, within reason, to go get Gold Dust for Goron Mask on day 2 Smithy. Oh, Mirror Shield's required. The song on the monkey was Song of... Let me double check that again. It was Song of Storms. Which means that Elder Goron has healing and Mirror Shield is required.
We're in a Mirror Shield casino! Yay!
Yay! Have fun full clearing literally the whole game looking for Mirror Shield.
Maybe Vanilla Mirror Shield, honestly. That would be so nice.
Unfortunately, because healing wasn't counted as an important item in the Mountain Village Wath, Pamela is not required. Sorry.
Maybe we'll have a seed where we get Pamela and Beavers all in the same day. I would be very happy.
Yeah, no, this seed is a linear spirit train wreck. Because Spirit Tracks joke.
Oh, it's... Wait, other section's going... is going here first before they go to Snowhead? What? Oh, they're probably just getting the teleport.
Most likely to get the owl, but also sections probably chasing lights.
That's true.
Although, yeah, there is a hinted required item on the ferry, so you would... Snowhead Temple, and no fire, so why bother going to Snowhead?
That makes sense. I just hope they don't forget they have Brennan Mask. Which is unusual, because like, right when this game started, we were all saying, wow, section is so far ahead.
Yeah, the light
Now
arrow
he's
find
trying to-
was really... Go on, sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna say they're ahead. Now they're starting to fall behind because no fires are gonna just keep falling further behind.
Yeah, because the downside is section is now chasing the light arrows, looking for fire. Whereas we know where fire is, but it's on a much earlier check. Now, that being said, I don't know how many quals section has run at this point, but the way qualifier scores are counted is you are allowed to race 7 times. Your second, third, and fourth best scores are the ones that count. The first one is tossed out, and the lowest 3 are tossed out. The lowest 3 after race number 4, I should stress.
Good.
So yeah, you don't have to race all 7. You can race up to 7. Why is Romani's mask on keg trial? BRB going to get Moo mask.
Moo.
And yeah, keep in mind, we're looking for an unhinted mirror shield here.
So Mirror Shield could be Soundcheck, maybe? It could
Mirror
be
Shield
also Look Bye-Bye.
Unlikely, because I think we've already cleared our 3 important items in East Clocktown.
Could
so
there be more there?
No, because if there were more items, they would be added to the hint.
Okay.
So if it were 4 items in East Clocktown, then we would still be sus. But we've already found all 3 of our East Clocktown items being a 1-star bottle, Chimera Tezora, and Ice Arrows on Manorama 2.
They could be doing Goron Race. Can they do Goron Race at Final Night?
Goron Race is not hinted, and we don't have the last priority. It is entirely possible that it's Mirror Shield on Goron Race, but I wouldn't actively push that. You can do it on Final Night, though.
I mean, if we're talking about linear, not that it's 100% linear, but like, technically Goron Race is at the Snowhead. That's kind of linear.
It is. You're absolutely right.
Do I like it? No.
I do.
Well, yeah. I mean, from a runner standpoint, if I'm running, no, I don't like it. If I'm watching it, it's so much fun.
A Punch Rock Grotto, which we haven't been able to access until about, 10 minutes ago, to be fair, has a land title deed. But yes, folks, happy 2 hours. We are currently taking you through a journey of what we can only describe as an absolute train wreck of a linear Majora's Mask Randomizer seed. We are on Qualifier 12 in the Season 6 tournament. And Majora, I don't know what to tell you, except this seed is garbage.
I would say garbage. Not the worst thing.
It's not... It's hinted garbage, but nonetheless, it is garbage.
I like that. It's hinted garbage. That's great.
But yes, we would also like to thank our trackers, Alf and Pitch. Alf also doing the double task of restreaming this morning's race. And again, and I'll say it repeatedly, we are so glad we can get this on air for you here on this Friday morning. Oh, hello, Keg. What are you doing up there? I swear, if it's Bean of the Hero...
We did get an early bean, so that keg could bring us to a possible day 1 ranch visit. And if... No, wait. Yes? No? Yeah. That day 1 ranch visit is keg required, then we don't need Mirror Shield.
Well, no, the song isn't on Romani.
Oh, it's not. Oh, that's right.
Romani's game no longer has a song because it's moved over to Elder Goron.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That I missed when I was looking at my notes.
And yeah. So
keg is just nothing.
Keg is only useful for potentially Mirror Shield on the day 1 ranch cows, because the ranch cows are in play.
Okay.
And you can only do those on day 1, up until 2 a.m. when it's about time for aliens. Alright, so Sombre here is going to go grab the gold dust here to get on the path to Goron. And is also going to slash cheese this. Understandable, carry on.
I do enjoy Sky Galro's breaking snowball sound being the puppy bark.
Oh, that's not the puppy bark. Oh, that's the pickup magic. The Gwei sound is Romani getting kidnapped.
Oh.
Okay, it's not Romani getting kidnapped, it's something else.
Punches chest at the getting time lost book.
Oh, it's the
Is it
wolf. I think.
And I think the song is Twilight Princess.
This
The
is
Ice Temple.
Yes, Snow Peak Ruins.
Snow Peak, that's what it is.
Fairy, please. down here. Down here. Follow the backwalking Hylian. There we go.
Keep going, Sky
Okay.
Girl. You get DQ, then it'll all come into place.
I understand if he needs a minute just to process, or he might just be double checking where the stray fairies actually are, because again, this hasn't been a problem up until now.
Yes. Yeah, photo box, that's nothing. That we already knew that. That wasn't going to be anything important.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a fair. Pretty sure that's a fairy, isn't it?
I think so. Okay, yeah, that's definitely Milk on Clifford.
Okay.
So yeah, we never did find that last priority hint, did we? Well, that sucks. It's probably in Icona somewhere, unless the other section found it while we weren't looking. And the
Or
other
would
section
it
did
be-
find it while we weren't looking. It was Ranch Sisters is Dead.
Okay. Section, go to Snowhead.
Sky Girl got tackled onto the switch. Comical. Alright, section has not gone fire yet. Cannot get fire until day 3. Oh wait, no. Section has keg, that's right. So section can't go get fire.
They
And this
might check milk house.
They will probably check that simultaneously. And this chat is what we call improvising. Yeah, because Keg was in Inverted Stone Tower, so it's light arrow locked. Skygorow has lights too, but even still, we don't think I mean, could be possible. I don't think Keg is the answer. Realistically speaking, I'm actually thinking this through a little bit. Like, we know we need Mirror at this point, right? Yeah, because Elder Goron has healing and we know where Storms is. So, realistically speaking, I think Mirror is either in Woodfall. Well, actually, no. We don't have Sonata yet, so we need to find out what's on the Captain's Hat song. Reliable? Okay. Reliable got... I got spooked a minute because Reliable's game froze.
I mean, if Captain's needs us to Sonata, and then Mirsho can very well be in Woodfall.
Yeah,
It'll
so
be
either...
linear.
That, I think, is actually very reasonable, all things considering. But we're going to see the ranch cows anyway, which if this is the answer, I'm going to giggle.
I mean, being the hero for Keg. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a Bean of the Hero, yes.
Nope.
Nope. That's a refund on the keg, though.
Plus interest.
Oh, yes. More
Bean?
beans? Well, that's a refund on the bean we used to get the keg.
And now we're going to get a Keg refund.
Sadly, that is not possible here. Choose.
Okay. Yeah, so you're right,
Unfortunate.
Mirror Shield.
Unfortunate.
And the section's gonna see fire arrows are here. They're gonna be like, "Gosh darn it! I should have come here earlier."
So yeah, it looks like Romani's mask isn't going to be the answer today, especially because East Clocktown's already cleared out for its importance. Sombra is going to go into Snowhead Temple, clear that, and get Captain's Hat. So yeah, it looks like... Yeah, Reliable just has to make sure... Yeah, Reliable picked up Deku. Is double timing... Is checking Graveyard, okay. So yeah, we'll see if this is Sonata or Oath. If it's Oath... then Deku is our go, or not Deku. Mirror Shield can't be anywhere before Woodfall. Before Woodfall Temple, I should stress. If it is Sonata, have fun full clearing literally the whole game looking for Mirror Shield.
Unless it wants to be nice to us and have it be this cave is gonna have Mirror Shield and Sonata.
Entirely possible. That'd be funny.
The game deserves that to give it to us now. It's been too mean.
Never underestimate the ability of Rando to Rando. If the logic says it can be done, then it shall be done. So yeah, other section now has fire.
One more bit.
Starting to fall asleep here. Don't know why I am. You know what it is? I was up way too early today. I wanted to make this like the last thing I did for the morning before I took a nap and ate something nice. This race is not making me fall asleep. Let me tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
It's not the race that's causing me to yawn.
No, I'm gonna yawn.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
No, you're fine. Yawning's fun. Plus, we gotta get Pitch and Elf yawning too. The whole chat is gonna yawn.
All right, and it is Sonata on the grave. Have fun full clearing the whole game looking for Mirror Shield.
Yeah. Should we play some bets for where Mirror Shield is?
Yes, we should. And yep, that just confirms it. The Elder had Song of Healing. Oh yeah, the Oath hint will tell us where it is. Okay, let's do this then. Let's open a bet for the region. Well, actually, should we still open the bet anyway? Like, the Oath hint's gonna tell us the general... Actually, yeah. We don't have to full clear the whole game. We have the Oath hint. Right, Rush Dungeon. What am I saying?
You can still guess where it's gonna be. Then when we see the hint,
yeah,
you award the winner.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I misinterpreted what was was being said in chat. That's my apologies. Yeah, we're gonna see the Oath hint at this point. I think it's better that right now you rush dungeons, get your Oath hint, which I hope the other section's gonna do here. Oh no, not I meant sorry. Other section's getting a keg for keg trial question mark.
I'm terrified that they're gonna be like, hey, Mirror Shield is gonna be here, which is gonna be another 3 or 4 train process.
I'm gonna do a slightly out of the way bet and guess Bean Daddy here. Because we still haven't seen Bean Daddy yet. Oh wait. Yes, we did. The monkey had storms. We must have seen it.
Oh no.
That's my bad. It's because we got Deku so late, okay?
No, you're fine.
Nah, like see, I think I've actually gotten I have gotten bets right, but it's still pretty rare.
I think I took who is it? Axel's lead saying somewhere dumb. Who usually says that?
Axel. Axel usually says that.
Jabu's belly.
But yeah, no, I bet the wrong spot. That's okay. Oh, well.
You could throw out
Everybody-
a vocal bet.
Everybody's got their time loss book, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna get OOT, Mirror Shield, and Woodfall, and then Majora's Mask, Mirror Shield, and Jabba Jabba's Belly.
And at this point, I'm fairly certain Garo Mask is probably behind.
Oh no.
Garo Mask is probably an Icona at this point. I mean, not that it really matters. Well, actually, it kind of still does. If Garo Mask is still one, well, no, Gibdo's the 2-star, because the song can be 1-star in this case. So the song is 1-star. So yeah, Gibdo's 2-star regardless. That being said, if Garo shows up before Icona, Gibdo is still required for the well, and Mirror Shield is just chilling behind the well somewhere.
Okay, let me think. How can we make this stupid? So we have to go to well to get Garo Mask, and then we need Garo Mask to get something else, and that thing will lead us to Beer Shield.
Oh. I've just discovered we may have an issue here on Sombra's side.
What?
Sombra does not have Great Fairy Mask.
Ooh.
I don't know if they can actually get all the fairies.
They can't because especially the one in that upper
The one at the
pit.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, and Great Fairy Mask was really early. It was in Cape, past the hook shot.
They'll be in trouble.
Oh, that's a big problem. Yeah, I noticed we had yeah, it just occurred to me, and mostly because I'm noticing our conversation in Discord. So yeah, that's kind of a big oof.
Did they even peek the upper chests and the other chest?
I have no idea.
Because they could go back, but I don't know when they would go back.
That's a gilded chest in ISTT. Skygirl has stopped for a moment. Again, I'm probably just double checking where the stray fairies are again. That's another big gilded chest up there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so it might just be in Stone Tower
Wait.
Temple.
No, that one was a small, my bad. I think that was a small. It didn't look like it was too big compared to Link.
I didn't see which one he missed either. I think I got the alcove one, didn't he? No, he didn't. Okay.
Maybe bottom switch, chat's saying? Because, yeah, Skygoro, from the looks of things, oh, no! Down goes Sombre. From the looks of things, yeah, Skygoro definitely is struggling with the fairies. I would say that's the lesson for the seed. Remember where your great fairies are, where your stray fairies are. You never know. Because otherwise, there really isn't much of I could say as for a lesson of this seed, because it really was just unga bunga, follow the progression chain after you finally get it kicked off.
So yeah, after this tournament fight, we're gonna figure out where the mirror shield is, and then be reliable. Just got to get that, and then clear the rest. Then fast forward day 3, and then beat the game.
That is, of course, assuming whatever we still have left to do isn't time gated.
I'll be fine. It's
If
not
it's
gonna be.
I mean, it can't be day 1 Smithy, to be fair. It can't be day 1 Ranch Cows, because we already know that's dead, thanks to the other section, but even still.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be like, hey, it's in spring chest. It's gonna be so nice and simple, fun.
If well, runners checked. Somebody got Goat's remains already, though, right? So, yeah.
No, Zoe, there was no hint.
We would have seen that. No, yeah, there was no hint for Cape. Yeah.
Yeah, they just climbed it, got one of the bomb bags, kept climbing, and found the Great Fairy Mask. Very unfortunate for Sombre. Wait, did I miss the hint? Did we miss the hint?
Missed the what now?
No, there wasn't a hint.
There was no hint for
Oh,
Great
it has to
Fairy
be all
Mask.
4. Okay. Never mind, I forgot. You have to beat all 4 of the
Yes.
giants
Oh, sorry.
to get the hint.
Oh, the oath hint. Yes. You need to get all 4 remains, then trigger the oath cutscene. So yeah, Reliable's gonna zip through Woodfall Temple here first. At least it's Woodfall Temple. And assuming you're go moding it, which we'll see if he chooses to do so, it should be a fast go mode. And if it is go mode, I think you go mode Woodfall Temple anyway. And if it is Woodfall Temple, you just go back in and clear it. It's a soar and then a jump up back in. So I think you rush the dungeon anyway.
Was it you with me that one time when last time we were doing one of the randos for mystery, and then we were doing an oath hint, and then the giant sadly says bottom of the well that we're both like groaning?
I don't remember. I don't think that was with me. I don't remember. I know we do. I know I've seen the oath hint. I think you and I've seen an oath hint, but I don't think it was that. I mean, it could have been.
Okay.
I mean, but my memory of the mystery tournament is, unfortunately, despite it being the most recent one, very fuzzy.
Oh, you're good.
What is up with Sombre's shadow there? Oh well, looks like it's just a shadow texture glitch. Whatever.
Oh, we are checking down Gale, but like again, this chuck is dead. Oh, boss key. I am off my game today. Oh my gosh. Sorry, chat. Gotta get some food in me after this run ends.
Same. I do too.
Yeah. I have a coupon to like a steak and sushi place near me, so I'm going to enjoy some food.
Good call. I'm gonna cook a steak myself, actually.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Alf. You're awesome. You too, Pitch, also for jumping in, helping out Alf. And you too, Captain, for joining me in this comms booth.
No problem, Joy. Thanks for letting me join you here today. That being said, folks, we're just waiting on Reliable here to blitz through this Woodfall Temple. Just doing a couple of quick double checks just to make sure there's nothing, just to make sure that Mirror Shield doesn't fall on our lap here now. And what's the matter?
Just sorry, Sunbev trying to swim. They hit the wall and they did like a backwards forward dive towards the camera. Sorry, go ahead.
Now that can happen sometimes. Zora diving can be a little wonky with walls. Alright, so Skygore has all the fairies. This should be heading to take down Goat now.
Ooh. Mr. Slash. You get this time.
"28 stab wounds. Actually, I should have waited for a Kokiri sword fight for that. Oh, well.
Fine. Unless
Big
Williams
man?
hit... Big man!
You weren't getting that before any of the bosses, whether you liked it or not.
It's so mean, having a linear progression game giving you Big Man at the end.
At least it gives you Big Man for
Okay.
Majora. With double defense, we're reliable. We'll have absolutely no trouble with this fight.
And where's Mirror Shield? Come on, somewhere stupid. Somewhere stupid.
Somewhere stupid. No, bad time for synchronizing. Okay. Stone
Stone
Tower
Tower
Temple.
I mean, that makes sense.
It does. That's bad, though. There's a lot of places in Stone Tower Temple it could be. That means Mirror Shield is at Stone Tower Temple, folks.
All
right,
Oh no!
back in we
Do you know
go.
what this means? Do you know what this means? We have It means we have to go to Eagles, but we beat Stone Tower Temple, which means we have to reset again.
No, that only is an issue. Egos you could still do after beating Stone Tower Temple.
Oh, it's just
I think.
Pole Sisters.
It's just Post Sisters and Pamela that you can't do. You can't do after Stone Tower Temple. I think. Check and confirm if I'm wrong on that. But
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
I hope so.
It's only Iconic Canyon check related stuff that you can't do. Because what also is nice is that, well, if you can route it right out of Twin Mold, is that the game just dumps you out right in Iconic Canyon. But unfortunately, in this case,
we have a first place finisher.
Oh yeah, that would be Diego Matamaroma, otherwise known as Dodo. That was all the naming kerfuffle I got confused with earlier.
Oh, blame me too though, because I got confused too, and I told you the wrong things. That's also on me.
Sorry. Sorry, Dodo. GG. Congratulations. Congratulations on getting through this train wreck. Reliable's actually not too far behind you.
Okay. Which works out for the Reliable because they've already inverted and got a bunch of the switches. So they could just get the chest for the switches, go to Egos, which are good time savers, not time wasters.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Dodo also rushed the Oath hint as well, because yeah, if you're following the logic in the items, you should be able to guesstimate the seed, and it will in this case, like guessing and rushing the progression and rushing the songs will work out in your favor. We're gonna get sound check from the other section here, which I think we've got their audio up for this. Oh, it'll get better. I was gonna say this sounds mostly tame, but then the drums came out.
And from sound check.
Oh, this could be it right here. Nope,
Nope.
It is a heart, not unwelcome in Reliable's case, since he's only rocking 5 hearts right now. Granted, he's also got Big Man, but
We're inverted. So in these hints, does Stone Tower Temple mean inverted and uninverted?
it means both, yes. It could be anywhere in
Okay.
Stone Tower Temple, both sides. It is a mirror for Oath, courtesy of the, the Oath hint is reachable. So it is a hinted mirror.
Oh my god, that drums.
Yeah, it's a good one. Ooh, this is a good tune.
There's a big chest here, and there's the mirror shield.
There it is. It was in the Death Armos room. Oh, there was a milk bottle on the good Lulu photo. Didn't even notice that.
A milk bottle?
Yes.
Finally, someone giving us an actual bottle, not splashing milk in our face.
I know, right? But yeah, we're hearing Meteor Herd from Sonic Adventure 2. Followed by, Aw. Bird up. Of course Pop Time has a response to that. That checks.
Oh, they haven't done Bound Granny yet? Section?
I don't think so. Or they just missed Big Bomb Bag.
Oh,
See,
they're just gonna...
Oh!
They just wanted to blow them up, okay?
Okay. Is this to check the All Knights mask purchase?
Might be.
Because, yeah, I think this still triggers All Knights mask.
Wait.
What's up?
Oh, never mind. I misread something. We're good, though.
So yeah, let me just double check. So yeah, Reliable has Oath now, and is actually going to be chilling in front of the clock tower for a couple of minutes. Oh. Well, so that's where Great Spin ran off to.
I think by the sound of it, sounds like Section dropped the sword on the ground.
Well, yeah, the sword was spinning and then it ran on the ground and then ran around about 5 meters and clanking on stuff before finally coming to rest. So yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ugh.
This Okami music is uncomfortably fitting for Iconic Canyon. Shoutouts to the sequel that was announced last, 2 months ago. Finally getting an Okami sequel. Well, proper one.
We're gonna get at least 3 to 4 minutes of just Lemon Mask song. Lemon song.
Oh yeah, because Reliable's just chilling in front of the door.
It's really funny that that's the thing people do. Because there are times
in
when
winter.
What was it in winter?
The Okami 2 announcement was way earlier than 2 months ago.
Oh,
You know what it is? We've had a lot of announcements recently. Silk Song just got a release date announcement. There's another space game I'm interested in. I just saw the Kirby Air Riders Direct this week. Still waiting on a date for Prime 4, though.
see, I would like to play those games, but I cannot afford a Switch 2.
I'm gonna get the Switch 1 version of Prime 4. But, you know, console issues aside, yeah, we're fine. We're almost ready to put the bow on this seed. We just gotta wait for Reliable to get to midnight.
And again, Reliable is still the only person of our runners that we've seen that have gotten the double defense. So that with FD, they're golden. They're not gonna have trouble with Majora.
And yeah, runners are guaranteed to pick up FD. They're not gonna leave it behind on their way out from Oldawa.
Yeah. It's like a game's like, I know I was an awful seed. Here's your reward for playing me.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like I said, this seed told a story about the path to Deku. Because everything, this entire train wreck all ended with Deku and Sonata. Because Snowhead Temple had Deku, and then the Stray Fairy had captains to Sonata. That's the story of this seed, is this utter train wreck to get to Snowhead Temple so you can get Deku and Sonata.
Does that mean having FD at the end was what makes the story a happy ending?
Yes. And with a very beneficial oath hint to top it all off.
Now, what's this song from?
This is also Okami. This is the mermaid. I don't remember what the mermaid's place is, but I think that's where it is.
Sorry, I was on a Reliable side.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, Celestial Temple, that's right. It's the end game.
Okay.
It's not the underwater place for other section. My bad. You're right. It's Celestial Temple. You would think listening to that soundtrack so much I would know that. Oh, well. Alright, meantime, Reliable, having no issues with Majora's Mask, is going to take on Incarnation now.
Oh, they're gonna keep Reliable.
Alright, Reliable is got the SpongeBob zany music playing, and that's very appropriate. Alright, Sombre gets the keg of bait. Is in the right place for Mirror Shield, though. And that is gonna do it. Real Reliable takes it on the restream with a official race time GG time of 2:41.20. That is gonna be good for second place in this qualifier. A very good position for Real Reliable. GG's.
Good job, Reliable. Woo!
All
Oh,
Knight's
Light's
Mask.
Mask.
That's the chest I predicted Mirror Shield would be.
No, that's gonna be bait. No.
All right, where's other section birding up to now? Oh, back to the statue.
Good. Not that it is bait, because other section is not too far behind. They're just gonna do this, get the hint.
So Sombra now has Mirror Shield, but unfortunately is not on the path to go mode without Great Fairy Mask, which is in Zora Cape.
Oh, that's right. No. Oh, wait, they haven't? Oh, sorry, Elf.
No,
thought
the
they
other
did.
section. Yeah, the other section didn't do twin mold. I think what was stopping the other section from doing that? We'll worry about that later. With that being said, Real Reliable has raided into the stream, and again, GG's to you. Congratulations on second in this race. And first on Restream.
Yeah, GG's.
The Real Reliable will be joining us for an interview momentarily. And boy, do we have some questions about this seed. Oh, come on, you relax. It's just an ice arrow to the face. Nothing to scream about.
Oh, that's what happened to OT Link. Okay.
All right, the Real Reliable joins us here in the booth. GG's to you and congratulations.
GG's.
Hello, and thank you. What can I say? I think the only thing I want to say is I'm lucky I turned around and ranch and got that Bremen mask. That really... I felt stupid at first because I was like confused where to go when I saw where like the letter to Mama is and that Bremen mask was there, but I didn't want to go twice. So I had no choice. And it paid off. I'm so happy. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, the not Skygore, sorry. The other section also was late to fire arrows. Otherwise, they kind of actually went straight for, they went to north early before picking up fire and bombs, and they actually stumbled upon light arrows before getting hookshot question mark? Yeah. So they had light arrows early, but they did not go back for fire until semi-recently.
Yeah, that's
so now
like big...
section is looking for Mirror Shield right now, I think. Yeah.
I think it's good that it was like Mirror Shield for Oath, so I was hoping for the Oath end. That really was a good thing in that seat.
Yeah, that was...
I didn't want to go for another casino, and 4 required already, and then you see, oh, you need Mirror Shield. Please, when does it stop? It never stops.
This seed told a story, is the way I like to describe it.
Yeah, it was a crazy seed. Like, the first hint was like, okay, it's a required hint. What are you gonna do? Fairies, gossip stones. Okay. It's a qualifier, that's for sure.
And we were saying the funniest part, it's not even a Shan seed.
Oh, I was expecting that.
Yeah.
That
like how it's like...
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
Hey, Sun's Spider House, hookshot, bolt archery, Fisherman's Game, Go Dust, Captain's Hat, all this stuff is like, okay, how many resets can I do?
Yeah, I almost forgot to reset before Great Bad Temple, and then I remembered the Gold Dust. That almost cost me.
Yeah, the seed, I think there were like 2 practically early 4 cycle resets, unless you were God routing, because it was possible to get ice in the first cycle?
Yes.
Hold on. Yeah, ice you can get first cycle. Fire you can also get first cycle, but you would have to Galaxy Brain going to do lemons and then rushing back with the letter to Mama and doing cafes after getting Zora. So you had to cycle reset. You had to cycle reset once because Zora was behind a cycle reset. So cycle 2, you could get everything. At least for your path to hookshot, specifically.
Yeah. I wasted some time in that seat, I gotta be honest. Like, I forgot to peek the all-night mass purchase in my first cycle. Like, straight up. And I was going to get the Romani mask because I was wondering where my 3rd item is in East Lockdown and forgot about the ice arrows.
And of course, it's not another section race without Deku Princess to the moon.
Amazing. That's why we love him.
Indeed.
Yeah, I had fun. I was expecting nothing less from a qualifier seed. It's always like that. Practice seeds go so well. You like sub 2 or maybe like around 2 hours, and then it's a qualifier and everything goes down. But it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I love it.
So there were sort of like 2 garbage chains here, at least that I have written down, all culminating in access. So nice bow early, right? That gets you Honey and Darling Day 3 for Chimera's Mask. That gets you Zora, so that you can go do Swamp Spider House for Hookshot. You can also get Ice by getting Cafe Mask. The Hookshot gives you Great Fairy Mask and Cape, so you had to detour for that unhinted Great Fairy Mask, I might add.
Yeah, I luckily got it.
And that is what you need for the snow. That's what you need to finish up the Snowhead Stray Fairies. But before we get to the Snowhead Stray Fairies, the bow also gets you the Letter to Cafe on Tingle for Bremen's Mask for a Day 3 Fire Arrows, which means you have to cycle reset anyway, so you can finish up GBT to get Gold Dust before Night 2, to get Goron Mask on Smithy 2, so that you can go get the Snowhead Great Fairy. All this for Deku Mask and Snowhead Temple and Captain's Hat on the Snowhead Great Fairy for Sonata of Awakening. To which point, at the very least, you get an Oath Hint after Oldawa, followed just immediately prior to that, you get Big Man.
I love that I got him after every boss. That's also good.
Like I said, this seed told a story.
And it was not on our side. The story was against every runner in this room.
Pretty much.
It was like a horror story for sure.
Like, hey, you did a good job. Here's Big Man Mask at the very ending. Good job.
Yeah, I felt so. Yeah, you know.
Of additional interest, despite everybody else seeing it, you're also the only one who picked up double defense. Although hearts weren't terribly at a premium this seed, you ended up having like 5 or 6 for Majora.
I had 4 hearts at twin mode, so I was glad in case something went wrong, I got the double defense.
Fair.
Because I got no hearts in that seed.
Yeah, because there were a couple of hearts, but they weren't in any places. There was like a heart. I think there was a heart container in ISTT. You got that one right before Mirror.
Yeah, but I usually don't pick up heart containers or pieces because I don't open up the brown chest, and you know.
That's fair.
Meh.
All right, so Sombre's getting Oath here. But so in Sombre's case, they're unfortunately not packing Great Fairy Masks, so they cannot get Sonata.
I was wondering, is the Stray Fairy and Snowhead Temple, where you have the invisible platforms, isn't that lens required? Because lens wasn't important, because Mountain Village had the Goron Mask and the lens too. But, you know, that's...
I would assume the answer is no. You say you saw lens in Mountain Village in springtime?
No, it's Hugo.
Hugo had lens.
That's weird, because I thought I needed that for that cherry. I
guess not.
Yeah, that's weird. That weirded me out a little bit, but I mean, it's not that hard without it. Still a question from me.
Yeah, admittedly, I'm not the logic expert, but yeah, no, Alf confirms lens isn't required for the fairies. Okay. Just Great Fairy Mask for the couple like in the ceiling.
It's also annoying to hit that bubble on top of a ceiling with no vision. I didn't like that, but it's not that bad, I figured.
Yep.
Just the idea is not great.
So really reliable? What was your favorite part of the seed? What was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment was the fisherman game that didn't give me the fire, and I had 1 minute long sound of despair.
You did not have a good fisherman game.
Like, the fire didn't want to go to me. It was just... It was not enjoyable. I was about to mute my stream. Really. So, I think that was my favorite moment of a seed. The rest was really just hinted and get lucky a bit with your Bremen Mask.
Yeah, but it was hinted trash.
Yes. I
Elf
agree.
says that Elf says lensless wall is turned on.
Okay.
Yeah, like this could have very easily ended in a mirror shield casino, but thankfully not the case.
Yeah, the offhand was great.
So Skygoro is about to get Elegy, and then is going to get the Oath Hint. Meanwhile, Skygoro is about to get the Oath Hint as well and get Mirror.
So that would be everything from me. I would leave now if that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have any other questions for you. So yeah, again, GG's. Congratulations on a fairly great performance for
Thank you.
for another for another garbage qualifier round.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Have a great day.
You
Goodbye.
too. Like, so here now we have the other section getting their hint to where Mirror Shield is. And I think they're nearby, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, the way this is going, I think the outcome of this race is. I'm sorry, what were we talking about earlier?
No, I was saying like they're going to hear where their Mirror Shield is, but they're in a good position
yeah.
to just, yeah.
Oh, yes, in that regard. Yeah, I think as far as how the rest of the race is going to play out, I think the outcome is pretty decided at this point. Skygoro is going to get Elegy here, get the Oath Hint after STT. Section is already on the path here. And is... grabbing magic and then void warping, I guess. Or voiding out to get back to the temple. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Sombra is looking for Great Fairy Mask, but
So yeah, I think it's looking like Section's going to be next. Skygoro not too terribly far behind. But Sombra is unfortunately, still looking for a Great Fairy Mask. And as far as they're concerned, it's a casino.
yeah. Which technically it is. We just got lucky, not lucky, but we were able to find it early on.
That's true, because what was unhinted? Deku Mask was unhinted, although kind of we had an idea of where to look for it. Great Fairy Mask was unhinted.
Light arrows were unhinted.
Light arrows were unhinted. Yeah, this could have gone so downhill if you didn't stick to your dense zones. So yeah, the dense zones were definitely the play today. Oh, that's where Extended Magic ran off to.
Okay.
Oh, except they're doing uninverted first, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Room key!
Yeah, we know that's a foolish room key, unfortunately.
Yeah. My favorite part about the ends of these races at times are just when you're not looking for the other items, just finding out where all these items are.
When the audience is in no mode, all the bait appears. That's the golden rule of ZSR. The golden rule of ZSR racing. Once we know what the seed is, once we know what the seed is spelt out, all the bait shows up. Fires were also unhinted. That's a great point. The Bremen, letter to cafe to Bremen's to fire. That entire chain was unhinted.
Ice were unhinted? No, ice were hinted.
Ice was hinted.
Never mind.
Yeah, ice was one of the two. Yeah, there were two 2-star items in East Clocktown. Ice Arrows and Chimera Master Zora. And then there was a 1-star bottle in Observatory. So that was the third important item, but it was a 1-star bottle.
Oh my god. The sound effect. When the Sky Girl can find their mirror shield here and beat Twin Mode, that'll put them in a good spot to possibly get ahead of Section.
Section's not going to take too terribly long. I mean, I think that's not mirror shield. That's a heart container in that chest. I don't think Section's going to take too terribly long to get mirror shield, and Skygirl still has to do the whole dungeon, get the boss key and everything.
Yeah.
And for all we know, he could make the same decision that Section did. So I wouldn't say it's entirely likely that Skygirl can pull ahead of the other section here, but there is a world.
Yeah. At Arctic, Sombre is looking for Great Fairy Mask. They need it to complete the fairies for Snowhead, and they're just full clearing for Great Fairy Mask, which we know is in Zora Cape. That's right, Section does have a great time of day. Oh no, Sombre, no.
Oh, yeah, they're going to Shrine. This is not going to work.
I mean, in a casino, it makes sense, though. I can't fault them for that. It makes sense in a casino.
Yeah, because again, it's a high density area.
Yeah.
Section also, chat brings up a great point. Section also has the advantage of better time of day. So as soon as they get Mirror Shield, it's just an instant turnaround to go right back to the end. Skygirl just started Night of the Final Day, so needs a minute.
Oh, they do have Princess to the Moon. Awesome.
Yes, Section has Princess to the Moon. Princess to the Moon queued up. Assuming, of course, they can find the Mirror Shield before time runs out. Now, that being said, Section is uninverted right now, and they can absolutely invert if the situation deteriorates.
Yeah, and we all know that there's a very high chance that if they have to reverse, they're going to still go and get Princess for us, because they'll have time.
Yeah, this is Mirror Shield right here. So Section's about to get Mirror Shield. Yeah, they've got this at this point. There shouldn't even be any need to invert.
Bird up. I wonder where Gyro Mask is.
That is a great question. Because I assume it has to be an Icona at this point. Because Gibdo had to be the 2-star for Great Bay Temple.
Yeah.
Because there was a world after getting... Wait. Was there? Hold on.
Could?
Yeah, no, Lullaby was still... Was Lullaby 1-star or 2-star here? Because you did have to complete GBT to get the gold dust for Goron. Does that make Lullaby 2-star in this case? Logic experts help.
Yes. I think everyone did the GBT frog.
Yeah, I think everybody did it.
Maybe besides Section. Maybe Section didn't.
I don't think Section did.
Yeah, I think everyone but Section.
yeah, we could definitely double check the spoiler log for where Garo ran off to. Knowing our luck, Garo's probably in one of the missing chests in Stone Tower Temple. Or it's well, it'd have to be behind Gib, or maybe it's in the well.
Gibdo is gonna be. Let me see. Where can I do this? It's gonna be. How can I make this awful? Oh, City finished in third place.
Indeed. Other section not going to be too far behind here. Only another minute before finishing off Majora here. Has Big Man, has plenty of magic, courtesy of Extended Magic in ISTT. Or no, that was an uninverted ISTT. Uninverted UISTT.
It could be a pillar in a kind of castle. I don't remember seeing that.
I think if it were there, then what were we talking about again? Garo? Oh yeah, if it was there, then yeah, it would be ignored.
So at this point, Sombra has got to be thinking, people are starting to finish now. The Great Fairy Mask has to be somewhere simple.
Yeah, because in their case, they still have to complete to get the fairy, get Captain's Hat for Sonata, and do Woodfall Temple on top of go find well, not go find Mirror Shield and get Oath because they've done that already, but yeah, they have to now still finish the rest of the chain for Sonata. We did have a like worst case scenario prediction where Captain's Hat was only good for the chest in Ocean Spider House, but that ended up not being the case. That was verified fairly early after retrieval. Oh, the other section is not using FD. Funnily enough.
I mean, I could get it if they don't want to use it unless they don't remember they had it.
Oh, there we go. I mean, to be fair, with Majora's Mask specifically, it's not the worst thing in the world. For the other two, I think FD is a lot better. Case in point, other section just wiped Incarnation before getting sniped.
Facing Majora's Randomizer's wrath for this seed.
That is gonna do it. The other section finishes second on the restream with an official race time GG time of 3:05:44, and that is good for fourth place in this race room. Still a very respectable finishing position for this qualifier.
100%.
We had again 15 racers in this qualifier this morning, so plenty of contenders.
GG section. Well, Bucky finishes right after with fifth place.
Ooh, very close finish. What if the other section says in Twitch chat, what a fire arrow location? Yeah, it was unhinted too. There was the entire chain from Cafe's Mask to Letter to Cafe rather to fire was not hinted. There were a lot of unhinted things. So section, you had actually decided to sequence break to the north early. Oh, hi Giant's Wallet. Nice to see you there. You had wait, we knew that was there already, I think. What was I going to say? So you had sequence broken the north and gotten light arrows, which at the time that... Oh, hey, the other section joins us in the booth. Welcome, GG's.
Welcome in.
And Bucky joins us in the Twitch chat as well with simply saying, "Alf."
So, section,
Mike
how'd you
seem
like
to
the
be working
run?
section.
Oh, my bad. I was muted. Hello.
Yep, how'd you enjoy the run? The seed.
The seed actually was very readable, except the fire area location. I feel like this is easily a sub 2 seed.
Oh yeah.
It could have been. There's a world where you could have gotten everything for Great Bay Temple, except you couldn't do the gold. You obviously couldn't get the gold dust because that would have been. You would have been night 3, but you could have gotten like ice, fire, Zora, all that stuff on cycle 2. But you had to reset either way because of New Wave.
Yeah, so it's just like in general with how I routed things. Like I got my bow and then I'm like, oh, ECT Honey and Darling's probably gonna pay out. So then we get our Camaros mask and that's gonna lead into Zora, which gives us the hook shot access. Finding that bottle was a little bit annoying. It was like third-ish last location in Logic. So that also was painful. I was also thinking, I'm like, if LTK is on this, I will actually push it and go straight to go do Grog. But then the bottle was also there, which then screwed me to orphan it even harder.
Yeah,
There
like
was
Tingle,
really no reason to go back after I went there twice already.
Tingle
With
was
so
very
much
loaded.
progression.
Yeah, Tingle was very loaded this seed. He had a bottle. He had both required letters. Because letter to Cafe for fire, and then letter to Mama for ice. Yeah, this we were telling Reliable earlier. This seed told a story.
It told me where bomb bag was basically where bottle was, where hook was, and I saw a big gold trim. I'm probably guessing that the Zora's Cape chest was going to be the bomb bag. So I don't believe that the bomb bag north was a bailout. I was going to get to it sooner or later.
It was funny though.
It was pretty good
because that was the first bomb bag we saw. So I had literally said, "Well, we're not getting that without a bomb bag. You get bombs. Never mind."
I pretty much read that bomb bag was going to be on the Zora's Cape Grotto. I read where Isoros was. I read where Boron was. I did not expect Deku to be there. And then the mirror was just so unlucky 50-50.
Pretty much. At least you were able to get that hinted to you instead of full clearing literally the whole game.
If I didn't get the wallet there, that would have pushed me to do that check because I would have probably continued clearing Stone Tower Temple because I would have been like still 2-ish from go. Even though that I didn't realize that I probably didn't need mirror at a certain point. I realized that like midway through I think after Snow Temple or something. So when I got storms, I'm like typical.
Yeah, the hints we got were that because Mountain Village only had one item, and we knew from the always hints that it was Smithy 2, it couldn't have been Goron Elder. And then when we saw storms on the monkey, that solidified it. That mirrors was required.
Yeah, I forgot why I even did Elder. Like I knew Elder was dead. I guess I just forgot at that moment. The long seed.
Yeah, I mean, before required always hints, definitely was a bit of a brain teaser for today. It was like sort of, it was a brain teaser up until we got Hookshot, and then the seed just went, as Vidya would say, unga bunga, and it sorted itself out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the one they were falling into for Sombre for their run is they did not get the Great Fairy Mask and Cape, so they're casinoing Great Fairy Mask to get the Snowhead Fairies.
So they got the bomb bag in Cape, but then left the upper chest?
They might have gotten the bomb bag in the north, because you could have logically reached the north with fire arrows.
Yeah, that was
I think that's what they got it.
That was the thing that tripped me up about the ECT, because midway through Snow Temple, I'm like, well, I know where Romani's is. I could potentially need a mirror shield for go mode, so my mirror shield could be there. Since I getting the fire arrows, like I didn't really put 2 and 2. That fire arrows gives you access to that bomb bag to get you that bottle in ECT.
Yeah,
did not need to do sound check.
Yeah, the bombs were the third important item. Not the bombs, the bottle. Rather,
the bottle, yeah.
Yeah, the hints were the hints. Well, the always hints. I mean, obviously, need we say more about those? But I thought the like the way the heroes and the foolishes in general were actually not that bad at all today. Because for one thing, with Mountain Village having only one item and Smithy 2 basically being directly hinted, that was pretty solid. And then Pirates Fortress Exterior being foolish was an interesting one. We don't get that often. Stockpot Inn being foolish is just wonderful.
You could say that this seed was meant for me because then Stockpot and North Clocktown is early, so I go straight to Ranch and I skip both Res and Old Lady. So I don't have to go back for that. That was wonderful.
Indeed.
But then terrible FA location. Mountain Village was a terrible way the hero. Like if Ranch was way the hero, it would have been better because we knew that Gold Dust was going to be required.
That's true, because it was like sort of a Wath getting hinted by a required item. And then we also had Andrew and Cafe dead when Stockpot Inn was foolish. Thanks, game.
Take the Casino Hugo or take the Casino, LTK into Grog. Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah, so Bucky is saying in Twitch chat that did not get the light arrows earlier because forgot to do Lens Cave until after Snowhead Temple, at which point you can't do... The ice pillars aren't there, so you can't jump to Lens Cave. So you have to cycle reset to get light arrows under those conditions. This was an extremely cycle reset heavy seed. Because like I said, you had to reset cycle already just to get New Wave for Gossips. And then... if you ended up not timing out everything after Fire and Ice Arrows, you're going to have to cycle reset again. And you were going to have to cycle reset again anyway, because after getting Fire and Ice Arrows, you still have to get Gold Dust, which you can't do for anything useful on day 3. Except rupees.
I think you just cycled twice. You could 3-cycle this, probably.
Yes, I think it was a 3-cycle seed, but you had to 2-cycle literally just to get the chain rolling.
Yeah.
All right, meanwhile, Skygoro is just about to deliver the second hit to Majora's Mask. So yeah, Skygoro isn't too far behind here. He'll be done in a minute or two.
Yay, Sombre's in a good spot.
All right, so Sombre is going to hit go mode right as Skygoro finishes.
They're going to get the bomb back here. Another one at least.
Yeah, no, there was plenty of comedy this seed.
No! Wait, no, they're going around. Phew. Sorry, panicked there for a second.
They know the peak. That's nice.
All right, we don't have Skygoro's up, but we get Plaza music for Majora's Wrath, rather. Inappropriate final boss music commence. Perfect music for the seed, not for the fight.
Quel
I
jeu
guess
de
my
merde!
streams were out of sync. Oh well. But yeah, Skygoro finishes
Mais
third
ouais,
on
mais c'est
restream,
vraiment un jeu de fils de
3:16:06.
pute,
That is
frère.
good for 7th place, still finishing amongst the top half of our runners today.
C'est de la merde, putain.
Although, this run
Et ils piquent
claiming
le premier
some
coffre, du
victims,
coup ils
we
viennent
had
ici, ils
3
font les deux. Bah ouais, bah
DNFs.
moi je pique pas. Putain, pourquoi j'ai pas pique aussi? Je suis un teubé.
There was no reason for Max to actually continue because Max, even if Max got two
putain,
1100s,
bouton champ,
did not qualify
vite,
because Max DNF'd 4 races already. So Max seeing
Ah ouais, non,
all the
ça me
always
dégoûte,
required and just failing
frère.
immediately, I just found it very hilarious.
Putain.
Just start up your stream at like what 5 a.m. for him, and then just turn it off
En vrai,
20
je l'aurais
minutes
fait
later.
après GBT, j'étais trop bien. Ça
Yeah, so they actually did leave a comment in the race room, and I got confirmation earlier that we could talk about this. And the comment read, let me see, I've got it here. The comment read, and I'm mildly censoring this, got my hints, ain't no effing way that's happening, K-bye. That was 20 minutes into the race.
I think that was actually the best route that anyone did in this whole race. Just quit out at 20 minutes in.
I mean,
I didn't need the points, so I don't know why I'm here. I put on a show at least.
This seed was such a train. It was a linear, hinted train wreck.
It was very fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. I know you all suffered, but it was very fun to watch.
I didn't suffer. I had fun.
And
Yay!
Skygoro will be joining us in just a moment, but has raided. Skygoro, welcome to the booth. GG to you. Congratulations on finishing in the top half.
Woo!
How do you feel, brother? We can't hear you if you're trying to say something.
I feel really good. If you look at my tracker, or if you were looking at my tracker, I was really happy with Alf. Very happy.
Hold on. I don't think I can. It's not. It was
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
the
we
text
can.
boxes.
God, I'm just now realizing what it says.
Does it say? I don't see it.
It said, Alf, what the flip?
Oh,
Yeah. I only just noticed that now. I
We love
couldn't
you,
see
Alf.
it on the I couldn't see it on the restream feed.
Yes, it said flip. Because I'm,
Yeah.
you know,
Put mildly.
Backflipping over this.
I'm a PJ streamer.
overjoyed.
Yeah, no, this seed was a comedy. It was comedy and it told a story. Because
Found fire arrows pretty well. That was the one thing I was sure people would not turn in LTK. Really?
other section did not turn LTK. Fire arrows were actually close to their go mode. Everybody ended up kind of getting the oath hint. So Mirror Shield ended up being everybody's go mode except Sombre's, which in this case, their go mode was actually Great Fairy Mask. They did not go to Cape after Hook.
Yeah, this siege was pretty nasty because you had to go literally through GBT first with Zora, no skips, no void outs, no nothing, to get your Goron mask for the gold dust. Then you had to pretty much, which I'm glad I didn't go into Snowhead Temple immediately because I would have missed my light arrow and never found him. Yeah.
Yeah, so GBT was, I think, hard required first dungeon, because everything else was locked behind Goron Mask.
Was I assume not Kamaro, but Dongero mask was the second important item there?
It was not. The song was.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
So we think the 2-star was Gibdo. We have no idea where Garo is, but it was Gibdo plus Lullaby were the two important items. East Clocktown, it was Camaro to Zora, Ice Arrows, and there was a 1-star bottle in Observatory.
Yeah.
Of course. Damn.
Yeah, that was the third. That was
one of my last locations.
And yeah, then Mountain
Did not
Village
get
was
it.
just Mountain Village was just straight up Goron hinted by.
Yeah, and it had to be
Shan's gang.
dead because there wasn't any other thing. Like, that's why the song was dead. Because Goron was the only 2-star
Yes.
and nothing else could be in there.
So, yeah, and it all ended with Big Man on Oldawa, an oath hint.
Yeah.
So that, like I said, this seed told a story. There were like 2 separate chains, and I read this to I read this earlier to Reliable, but I don't think I read it to the both of you yet. It was Bow to Day 3 Honey and Darling. There's 2 chains starting with Bow. Bow to Camaro Honey and Darling for Zora, so that you can do Swamp Spider House for Hookshot. You detour for the bottle on Tingle, of course. You also get Ice after Zora, because Zora plus New Wave gets you Cafe Mask. Tingle gets you Letter to Mama. Shoutouts to both required letters on Tingle. We'll get back to Letter to Cafe in a second. Hookshot gives you Great Fairy Mask in Cape, and that gives you Captain's Hat behind Snowhead Great Fairy. Before that, though, the Bow gets you Letter to Cafe, also on Tingle, to Bremen Mask, to Fire Arrows, so that you can logically clear GBT for Gold Dust, on Fisherman's Game for Goron Mask on Required Smithy 2 for the Great Fairy to your access to Snowhead for all this just to get Deku along the way through Snowhead Temple and Sonata of Awakening on Captain's Hat Graveyard.
Woo!
You with me so far?
I trailed off there, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
So yeah, no, this seed was fun. This seed was really fun.
For chat, absolutely.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yeah. So for Skygo, other section, for both of you, what was your favorite moment of the seed?
When I hit the dot done.
Understandable.
Honestly, about the same, because like I didn't really have fun reading the seed and then just getting burned by fire arrows. So
yeah,
honestly, my favorite was getting ice arrows on, or fire arrows on lemons. I think I might have got it. How not probably as soon as Dodo. Dodo probably was in go mode at 140 or something stupid.
Dodo, we think Dodo basically rushed the oath hint. That's probably what set him ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
Because
I was worried about the oath hint, because I'm like, if it's in Woodfall Temple, I haven't set an owl statue, and I don't feel like going back.
Yeah, that would have been a very awkward backtrack.
Just be glad they weren't like, hey, it's gonna be in Bottom of the Well.
Oh, Bottom of the Well would have been... Well, at least you would have had a Gibdo.
You had backwards well, you had access to everything you needed. It wasn't a big deal if it was well.
It wasn't the worst thing that could have happened. It would have been funny, but it wasn't the worst thing that could have happened.
I think fire arrows behind hot spring water or well would have been way more preferable.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
It was really straightforward. You go in there to get your Gibdo to dip. Twin Islands Ice Grotto having fires would have been just beautiful,
Oh, that would have been icing on the cake. But
yeah.
I mean, given that we already had 4 required always hints, I think we've satisfied.
We could up it to 5 next time.
Yeah, Alp, I don't know, dude, what you did, but that was fun. Actually, that was fun.
It wasn't even a Shan seed.
It wasn't. I think Alp wins. I don't know.
I don't know. Qual 2 is a little bit hard to top, but this one is definitely amongst the better ones.
We'll have to do one of those Watch Mojo top 10s at the end of this year.
I do what I can.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say. What a seed.
Yeah, I think that's all my questions for the both of you as well. I think we are going to wrap up here, unless Majoria, do you have any more questions?
I think I am all set as well.
All right.
Alrighty, I will go ahead and take us away then. Thank you everybody for coming to watch. We are actually going to go raid Max since he forfeit kind of early. He's currently doing another seed for Majora's Mask. So we're going to go raid him. Thank you to our runners on the restream, Sky, Section, Sombre, and Real Reliable. Thank you for our commentators, Majoria and Captain. And me and Pitch, we're doing some tracking today. So you guys have a good day. We are going to head over to Max.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.